Endo, stop calling me a Jamaican Lucas A bottle. I will find you and I will dash this brush at you or something. But anyway, what's good? It's another episode of Big Sixpence. Good news, bad news. Salah, Wijnaldum. Let's talk about it. But obviously, I didn't come here on my own, so you guys don't have to stare at my highly defined. Damn, you can really see the spots on my face in this video. Type of webcam. So you know how the intros go.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
It's Mr. Jerry James from the Jerry James Show / Club Zone. How we doing, bro?
What's going on, man? What's going on? How you doing, man? You good?
That's what I'm saying. Long ass day, innit? Long ass day. Hearing news about Salah, all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, man, I'm saying I need a new trim. Is this what this webcam's doing? It's exposing me.
Listen,
it's exposing me.
It's long as well. Supposed to get one on a weekend.
It's exposing me. Hey, let me just shout the comments, man. I feel like this video is gonna be a good one. Pablo, he was here early saying, "What's good, Pablo? I hope you are okay, my brother." He says, "Big up the Big Sixpence family. Big up yourself, Ethan. Love every time." Stephen Duffy, obviously a member. Thank you always. He says, "Evening all." Endo says, "Where are you?" I'm here. I'm here. Endo, what country are you from? Because trust me, I'll get my agendas ready for you, my dog. Beggars can't be choosers, but yeah. He says, "Where's the panel?" James is the panel today, man. It's a two-man. It's a two-man job. You know what I'm saying?
People are happy. Is that what we're saying, bro?
Yeah, man. I mean, he says, "Listen, H, please allow me." Jerry Springs, big up Monts and Jerry John Moore. Hope you're good. Oh no, not this Jerry guy again. Lost respect for him after the Salah Hazard debate. Big up Edward. Big up Jay. You look. Can we get this video? Let's start this video off at 10 likes. Unless it's at 10 likes already, then 15. So yeah, let's start this video off at 10 likes and then we're gonna go up from there. I'm Jamaican as well, that's why I call you that. Wait, so you're a Yardie as well? Hey, Endo will never not be my guy, you know. Oh my days. But listen, there's 11 people in here, so as I said, let's start off with I've done no promo for this, so let's start off with 10 likes and we'll run it from there. So first, sorry, say that again, bro.
We're already on 10 likes, bro.
Oh, 15 then, guys, 15 likes. You know what I'm saying? First thing I want to speak about, Gini Wijnaldum whispers that he has been offered back to Liverpool on loan after Ligue 1 have named Gini Wijnaldum the worst signing of League One. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, that's how I know that, like, League 1, Ligue 1, whatever you want to call it, they be a little bit like that's just a bit mad. How can they have the worst? They like the Premier League don't name the worst signings. Premier League don't do that. Yeah. Like, that's mad.
League are bad. I mean, Origi got that title, innit?
Yeah, Origi was in the worst team of the season when he went on loan out there, when we sent him on loan. So it's like, I mean, but we all know how that went. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Origi has a Champions League, and I don't believe PSG have a Champions League in their history.
No.
Yeah, so, you know, like, say what you want to say. I mean, you know what I'm saying, but I think, what's your opinion on the whole Wijnaldum thing? Would you take him back, first of all? In the comments, would you take back Wijnaldum, sorry?
Do you know what it is, yeah? With me, look, it's not ideal in terms of, like, we ideally, obviously, the word on everyone's lips, the name on everyone's lips is Bellingham, innit? So people want Bellingham. You want that type of dynamic goal-scoring midfielder. Cool. Yeah. But if we can't get that, or let's say we somehow in an ideal scenario, we get Bellingham on a kind of pre-contract, so for next season, because he obviously won't leave Borussia Dortmund. I do feel having a Wijnaldum in the squad, I do think is a no-brainer for the club. Reason being because evidence suggests to us we're not going to play Jones, we're not going to play Elliott as much, we're not going to play whoever's in midfield, Chamberlain, whoever that is. Thiago's obviously a Don, but Thiago's not available for enough games. So it means that he plays in the Burnley games, but when we need him in the big games, he's not available. Because those big games are few and far between. The majority of the games are always against lower opposition. And those are the games that Thiago's been great in, but then Do you know what I mean? Where is he do you know what I mean? Where is he in the final as an example? He's injured. Where was he in the FA Cup final? Injured. He pulled something. So for me, yeah. So for me, I think it's a welcome addition. It's a welcome addition, especially if it's on loan. We're not buying him back. Do you know what I mean? We're not buying him back and signing into a deal where, do you know what I mean, we're stuck with an aging Wijnaldum 2-3 seasons down the line. So
I mean, so like, and I understand what you're saying. I just think personnel-wise, if we're not gonna bring in a centre mid, then to bring in someone on loan, I think financially it works. He knows the team, he knows the squad. I think it would be best for both parties. And I think people always talk about, you know, sentiment, and maybe sentiment shouldn't be a thing. But I think sentiment is situational. You know, do I still want Coutinho to come back? Yes, but that's the wrong type of sentiment to have. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the wrong type of sentiment to have. Would I take Wijnaldum back? Yes, I think that's the right type of sentiment. Would I take Daniel Sturridge back right now? Yes, but that is the wrong type of sentiment. You know what I'm saying? So it's situational. And yes, I said I'll take Daniel Sturridge back. Leave me alone. He has a special place in my heart, right? Leave me alone, people. But I think defensively in this 4-2-3-1, it will give us more variation. My only thing that used to piss me off about Wijnaldum is when he used to do turn on the ball before passing it forward 100 times. That used to piss me off about him.
yeah, but the problem is with me, what we've seen anyway, is that when you play on that left side of the midfield, your creativity is just cut. We saw Naby Keita, when Naby Keita plays in that situation, he's not as creative as when he plays with Gini or how he was at Leipzig. When we have Jones there, Jones in the academy, everyone's talking about him. Big baller. Played in the 10, got you goals, got you assist, changed games. Do you know what I mean? Changed games. What happens to me? Plays on the left, and he starts to do the same thing. Just keep the ball ticking over. I do believe it's an instruction thing, because we've seen with Wijnaldum, everyone talks about it. When he plays for Netherlands in the Euros, when he played at Newcastle, double figures in goals. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, better, by the way. It's better.
Huh?
Is this better? The webcam, is this better? It's clearer.
How it was before, innit? But our webcam is good as well. All is good, man.
No, this is the new thing. This is the new thing, new webcam.
Okay, yeah, it's good, man. It's good. But yeah, so for me, like, I do believe that's an instruction. That's an instruction, because these type of players that we're talking about, they're not. It's not like we're getting Henderson and we're playing him over there. You know what I mean?
No,
so for me, I think it's more of a system type of thing as opposed to the individual themselves. Because I do think, obviously, we don't get individuals that are dead, innit? Wijnaldum wasn't dead. Keita wasn't dead when we bought him. Jones isn't a dead talent. Do you know what I mean? There's a reason why. Do you know what I mean? He came through at a time in our midfield with Liverpool when we were dominating as well. Bear in mind, this wasn't like a dead Liverpool when Raheem Sterling was coming through. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one with that situation, man.
And I think as well, it's not like, as you said, Keita was a different player upon coming to Liverpool. I think it's instructional, you know, him being more dynamic, beating players, running at players, dribbling, take-ons. That's what Naby Keita was all about, but we don't really see that too often. And I think Klopp was trying to mold Keita into some of a Wijnaldum type player. But one thing about Wijnaldum, you say what you say about him, but there you go. Endo says it there. Solidarity. Like, he was solid, and the guy was never injured. So when called upon, man was there. And he has a goal in him. He does actually have a goal in him. You've seen him internationally. He has a goal in him.
And we saw it in the semi-final against Barca as well. When he's unleashed and when he says to himself, you know, I'm going to ignore instructions, I'm just going to go and try and get a goal. He does it for you. But I think what's important to having a midfield, especially if you've kicked the ball, and I know once you kick the ball as well, having a player in your team that doesn't lose the ball is critical. It's critical. Yeah. Henderson tries to do it, but he's not as effective. Having a midfielder in your team, whoever it is, do you know what I mean? Whether it's Busquets at Barca, whether it's Bruno Guimaraes at Newcastle, they have players there that don't lose the ball. Having Dembele at Tottenham, when you don't lose the ball, you can go and keep possession. That allows you to break down low blocks better, and it means that when you lose the ball, you win it back and you keep it again. You're less risk of losing the ball. With us at the moment, our midfielders, Thiago's a risky player. Henderson with his runs can be a risky player, and then it leaves Fabinho isolated, in my opinion. So I think whoever that midfielder is, I think having a midfielder like that is very, very important. Very important. So I mean, to get him on loan, I do feel like it's a bit of a no-brainer, especially like I saw someone in the comments, Edward P saying that we wouldn't even pay his wages on loan. I mean, I don't know how true that is, but if it's just a free loan, I mean, boy, do you know what I mean?
I mean, personally, as I said, if we don't bring a centre mid and we really are trying to go out for Bellingham, why don't we bring someone back? Have a little sentiment to keep us going, because as I said, this is not a Liverpool team that is dominating the Premier League. We are chasing one of the Premier League's most prolific juggernauts in Man City every single season. And fuck me, bro, it is draining, fam. It's draining. You lose a game and the title's done.
Yeah, yes, mad. But the one thing I would say though, which is mad, is that what Gini does, although he helps us keep the ball and there's all the positives, I do have to say that it doesn't. It's not a signing that takes us to the next level. It doesn't change what we do as such. If he's played in the role,
I don't think that's what would happen there for though. Personally,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If we're signing a midfielder, I think it's important to get a midfielder that's going to change the dynamic of our midfield, and I don't think he does that. I think it's important to go and have, and I feel that. Do you know what I mean? It will enable Thiago to be available for more games and all that type of thing. It will free up a lot of space in the squad. But obviously, Jones ain't going to play as much. Elliott won't play as much. You've got Carvalho now that will have to play in the forward line because he's not going to play in the midfield, because it means the midfield becomes a bit packed. And then does that really change? Does it add goals in our midfield, considering that we ain't got any evidence to suggest that Wijnaldum's going to go and play in a more advanced role or as an attacking role? He might just do the same thing he did before. And is that enough to beat a City? Because we've lost. I mean, if they win next season, it's 5 out of 6. If City win the Prem next season, it's 5 out of 6, and we'll be sitting there looking at fools, like clowns. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. This is why I get you on there, because your takes are very, you're real in what you say. Let me just hit some of the comments as well. So Stefan says, I would 100% better defensively than any of our backup midfielders, 100%. Gio, big up yourself, bro. He says Rafinha to Arsenal. Too many people want him. I don't think Arsenal have the pull to get him. That's just my opinion. Edward, why wouldn't we pay? Why wouldn't we pay his wages even on loan? He knows the club and knows how we play. 100%, John. I want Sterling at Liverpool. Do you know what? I suggested Sterling as a Mane replacement, and people looked at me like they'd seen a ghost. Like, if you look at it,
nah, man,
Sterling's still going to get you goals. But what I'd say is just that it might just be a risk in terms of having Luis Diaz there. I think Luis Diaz will probably be a bit more prolific in the system. But I don't think Sterling's the wildest take. I don't think that's the wildest take in the world. I don't.
No, look, I don't think it's wild, but I think from a fan's perspective, I don't think he's gone about it the right way. I think the way he's spoken about the club, I mean, he's beef with the fan. The way he's, I mean, look, I don't mind you going and playing for another team, especially where we were. I mean, as a team at the time when he left, although he tried to force a move out and all of that, but he's created this animosity amongst himself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a certain like way to go and take stick. I know if we go and play Mane at Bayern Munich or we play whoever, do you know what I mean? He's going to go and take some stick from the fans. So some fans, of course he will. But he's not going to go and come out and start talking about Liverpool, about the fans, about this, about that. So that's the first point. I think the second point as well with Sterling is he's not someone that really can create something out of nothing. In the City system, he's the goal getter, and you've got Morris who creates.
Yeah.
I think if you got Salah on one wing, Mane's the one that will drop off, come into centre mid. He'd link up with Robbo. He'd let Robbo overlap. He'd cut inside. He'd get the ball and play a diag into Salah, and then he'd run onto it. Sterling's not going to do that for you. He gives you pace, but that's about it for me. Like space and then.
I think playing under Pep. I think Mandan will be surprised playing under Pep for as long as he has. People will be surprised in it, 100%. Do you know what I mean? When you play under Pep,
I don't know, man. I feel. Look, he's not. Look, I think in terms of as a football player, he's nowhere near Mane, innit? We'd have to change how we play. We'd have to play to suit him. He's not like Diaz is more comparable with Mane or Mahrez and Diaz are more comparable with Sterling. Sterling's more like Salah in the sense that it's just I'm trying to get the goals in it. I'm in the right position. You play the ball up, you're squaring it. I'm there. And of course, he's a good player, so he's obviously going to get in the ball and stuff. But in terms of his all-round gameplay, I don't think he's as versatile. Also, I don't think so. So
I hear it. I think Sterling. Do you know what it is? I'll be honest. Sterling's gonna get more goals than Diaz. I'll say that from now. And I think what we need to replace Mane with is goals. And I think just obviously, I don't know if Nunes, because of my doubts in Nunes, it's like, well, at least I know someone like Sterling will get me goals if he plays regularly. Sterling has not played regularly and still offers goals wherever he's at. And let's not, as I said, playing under Pep, you'd be surprised about his technical ability and playing in the system. And it's not like he doesn't know how to press. There's still similarities between Klopp's system.
Oh, definitely. I still think he can be effective. I still think he can be effective, 100%.
I think he's cooking our system, bro. I think he's cooking our system, honestly.
I know, but I'm saying, but getting a Sterling, how much are you spending on a Sterling?
35 mil. So he's going for. He's going 35 mil.
I can't be that, man. That's got to be.
Chelsea. Apparently, Chelsea's going 35 mil.
I don't know, man.
You're changing now. Look, you're here 35 mil. You're like, actually.
Listen, until I see Darmesh state from Sky Sports state, you know what? It's 35 mil. Or Paul Joyce even report. I don't want to hear those figures, man. That's impossible.
I'm just saying, listen, boy, like that's the figures I'm hearing in it. So
how much his wages going to be then? I don't
know.
He's on about 300, isn't it? He's on about 300. He's going to take a pay cut to come to Liverpool. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Big up Ender. By the way, guys, make sure we do smash the like. How many likes are we on? We are on 19 likes. Let's get to 20 likes, by the way, people. 17 people in here. Glad everyone else is not really agreeing with the whole Sterling thing. But listen, it's always the big Sixpence crowd is the best crowd. So make sure we do smash the like and get more people in here as well. Endo says, you say Gini will provide us with more defensive solidarity. However, we conceded 24 goals in last season. It's not that deep. Can't lie, I'm not trying to see Gini back. He's steady Eddie. I want to continue like midfielder who can produce something out of nothing. I think that's what we're trying to mold Carvalho into, to be fair. Big up Stefan Duffy. He says FSG would skin a mouse to keep their toes warm. Yeah, literally. Hendo is a squad player. LFC fans gagging for Gini a year after he's left. Nah, just a temporary option, bro. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. You'll be gagging for Rudiger back next season. Don't worry. I would take Gini, but we need a more attacking-minded forward outside Thiago. We aren't really saying much when it comes to creativity from the midfield. We're important. We're impotent and dry at times. But Bachelor, I hear what you're saying still. I hear what you're saying. We have 9 mids of Carvalho, and if we add Gini, 10. Klopp doesn't rotate, so as it is, what are we doing for numbers without quality and availability? Jared, this is what I'm saying. Jared, I hear what you're saying with that, but my brother, like, you're saying we have 9 mids, but how many of them mids are you saying are good enough to start for Liverpool? As I said, people aren't really rating Curtis. Milner ain't really supposed to start. People are saying Henderson's legs are gone. So that's already 3 men that I've mentioned already. People aren't exactly sure about Naby Keita, and his fitness doesn't advocate for his ability. And that's just I genuinely think Naby Keita's fitness does not advocate for how good he's been or how good he can be. He's not good enough to be injured that much. I'm sorry. And then you're left with Fabinho and Thiago. And who else have we got? Fabio Carvalho, too young. So who really is there? Am I spitting? Or do you know what I'm saying?
Spitting facts. I think 100%. I think the more worrying thing is, why am I hearing we're trying to give Keita a deal? Yeah. Why is Keita getting a deal? That number 8 should be, sorry, man.
Chamberlain. I didn't even talk about Chamberlain and Jones. I didn't mention their names. You know what I mean? So with the 9 mids, 9 suitable mids, not really. Monts dropped a big Sixpence hot take. Yeah, man. Sometimes you got to do that. You know what I'm saying? PSG, not a football club, even made Messi look shit. Facts, Sammy, facts. You man didn't know Sterling was 27. He's still young. Bro, the Sterling prop ain't as bad as it's not as bad as it seems. And if I'm seeing 35 M's as a price tag, I might have to drop a cha-ching. I might have to do it. I might have to do it. You know what I'm saying? I might have to do it. I'm just saying. Stefan says Gini starts 4th choice minimum. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. But do I want Curtis Jones coming in 4th choice minimum? No. Chamberlain, no. Keita, maybe. Is he even going to be fit? I don't know. It's too much uncertainty in the midfield where we're chasing juggernauts like Man City.
I think with Curtis Jones, I think the thing is that he's not getting enough game time. I don't think his quality is in doubt. I just think that you need to go and do. I mean, like if he was, pardon?
A couple men are trying to see him gone.
No, but I think that's a bit mad because I think, put it this way, Trent. If Trent's Trent. Like if Trent is Trent 6 years ago, let's say let's say whoever's all right, Beck is as good as Trent, yeah? In 5 years' time, he's as good as Trent, but he is what he is now. He's not coming into this team. Trent back then is not coming into this team. Like, opportunity meets preparation, innit? It's like, if we were dead in our feet in midfield, Curtis Jones would play way more games, just as you've seen the Arsenal youngsters doing. Yeah, they'll be inconsistent sometimes, but when you're building, you can go and play and you can get to your potential. Trent weren't what Trent is now. When Trent first came into this team, I never looked at him like, you're going to be the best right back. You're going to be the best right back. Curtis is coming.
I mean, he started and you saw 60 yards pinger straight away. But yeah, I know what you mean.
No, but I never looked at him thinking, right, this guy's going to be this good. I never looked at him like that. Because if he had come out of the team and if Klein was back fit, I would have told, yeah, put Klein in. I don't want to see Trent. But it's because we didn't have a right back, so he played, right? So I'm telling you now with Jones, if we didn't have a midfield and he had to go and play a couple games, I'm telling you now, him playing 20 games on the bounce, knowing that, yeah, I might have a poor game this game, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to play the next game. He'd become a better player 100% because he's shown it. It's not like he hasn't shown it. And the fact that he still gets picked by Klopp and the fact that there's no real mention of him going on loan or getting sold means that Klopp rates him. There's a reason why Klopp rates him, in my opinion. But I think it's difficult.
No, I'm not saying I don't rate Jones in it, but like, obviously, I think Liverpool fan base are a little bit hard on him, but I don't exactly think he's the truth in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think his decision making still needs to be nurtured a lot more. There's just a lot of deficiencies there, but he does have quality and he's more than good enough to play for the club. But will he ever take us to the next level if shit really hits the fan? I guess maybe, as you said, he needs the game time to prove that. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
That's my take. Obviously, you don't know until they play, and that's the problem, innit? We're at a position now where we want to win now. We want to win this season, innit? So can Jones take us to that next level this season? Do you have this season coming? Well, no. I'm not, obviously on evidence, no. But if he goes and plays in an Arsenal team and plays every game, of course, what you're trying to tell me, he can't be as good as that Emil Smith Rowe, where people are looking at him like, yeah, you're getting England call-ups. Or Gallagher, when he's played 30 games and it doesn't matter that he's played dead in 10 games, it's not televised and he's at Crystal Palace, no one really cares. Or the season before when he was at West Brom. Do you know what I mean? No one thinks about those things. But to get into a Liverpool midfield or a City midfield, like, it's difficult. It's difficult. And obviously, I'm not trying to compare him to Foden. Foden's a different kettle. But I think he's a good midfielder. But unfortunately, you're playing for a team that is one of the best in the world, if not the best. You know what I mean?
No, I know. It's actually, as I said, this camera is so good. I've got to be wiping my nose and shit because now you look and see the bogey and shit. I know that's crazy. That is crazy. Sorry, people. I need to. Next time it happens, I'll turn off the camera. But Assad says, can't lie, your midfield is like a dish water compared to Man City's. You need to sign Bellingham who cook next to Thiago and Fab. Goes without saying, and it's like saying the sky's blue, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Man like Shawnee, big up yourself, bro. He says the Gini thing has been dismissed by the club. To be honest, it didn't make sense. Why would the club take back a player who hardly bent over backwards to keep? Facts. Pablo says, my bad. I wasn't. Not bro. You ain't got to apologize, bro. You royalty up in here, G. LD Warsen. Sorry, I hope I've pronounced that properly. He says, what do you guys think about Barella? Do you think the links are real? If them links are real, I'll run outside naked. Barella, bring that man to my club. Bring him there. Low center of gravity. Drop of the shoulder. Marco Verratti-esque. Verratti with fitness. Nico, bro. They're not even going to call him Barella. He'll get the nickname straight away without... You got to kick ball and you got to do a mad thing to earn your nickname. He don't have to earn his nickname at Liverpool. He's getting the nickname. He's getting Nico. When he steps on the pitch, he's getting Nico. Nico, Fab, and Thiago. Are you mad? Everyone, if we get Nico Barella, every other midfielder can stay. They can all stay. Every man can stay. Apart from Chamberlain. But everyone else can stay. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Chamberlain can stay. I don't know. Maybe if you bring in the back. But everyone else can stay. Yeah? Nico Barella, bro. LD, big up yourself, man. If any of that is true. Crazy. Cater is 4 years in our club and he didn't do nothing last season. He scored 4 goals and 2 assists times. And last season was his best in Liverpool shirt. Yeah, I'm not going to judge him on GA, but he hasn't lived up to his price tag. I think we will definitely agree on that one. I can't lie. People, Rohan says, big up yourself, bro. He says people are pushing the too young thing like these man just come out the womb. Elliot started for us. Hey,
I agree.
somebody said it. Somebody said it.
I agree.
Somebody said it. Rohan, big up yourself, man. I'll say it one more time. I can't lie. People are pushing the too young thing like these man just come out the womb. Like these fucking Arsenal fans. Like Saka just come out the womb. He's a big man. He's a big
They run
man.
this agenda, this too young agenda for too long. Like, look, if you're good enough, you play like 100%.
It's men's ball. Go back to the under 23s if you're not ready.
No, but do what it is. Unfortunately, look, when you're playing for like a Liverpool, I mean the top teams. If you're 20, 21 and you're playing for the under 23s, unfortunately, you're not playing for Liverpool, innit? You're not playing for Liverpool because we're gonna go and sign a Bellingham. That's that age that's gonna play in the team. Do you get it?
Yeah.
You've got to be exceptional. You've got to be exceptional. 100%. That's why the type of players that are breaking.
Darwin Núñez is 22, bro.
Huh?
Darwin Núñez is 22.
But that's my point. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you're whoever Hardy or whoever we've had, in the academy, no, it doesn't matter. You ain't gonna play. But that's my point. That's what I'm trying to say. But then still needs to be games because Carvalho is going to rip up the championship. He played though. I guarantee there's people that are 22 that are do you know what I mean? Are in
They're
the
out here. They're out here.
You know what I mean? That are grafting Premier League 2, Dixon Warner, man. Do you know what I mean? They're the same age.
So no, this is what I'm saying. So again, Stefan Duffy, by the way, big up yourself. He says we never conceded 3 goals a game when Gini played. Yeah, first season without him happened 4 times. Luckily, it didn't happen in 7-8 games. Brighton, Spurs away, Brentford, Benfica, etc., etc. There's arguments for both sides. There's definitely arguments for both sides. Whether you think Coutinho, he's still in my head. He is. Whether Wijnaldum is the answer, you know. Let me go. Some these comments are interesting. The comments, like, if you see that you can probably see the comments. Like, people are really bringing their opinions to this. Keep this going, by the way, guys. Keep this going. This is lit. Elliot is fourth choice before injury last season. Just saying. Facts, Edward. Bring my fellow Yardman back. I never understood the hatred of our fans got for Sterling. Endo, we agree on something. We actually agree. We agree on something. We agree. As I said, I might have to start the bring back Sterling thing, but the Liverpool fans are gonna cane me for that still. I might have to just curb it down a little bit. He made the right choice with Gerard Pave. Joanna on every chat. Jay says bring back Sterling. I mean, we need outgoings to bring in quality with availability. Gini was great, but we needed to move forward. Only Fab, Rince, Thiago injury prone. The others speak for themselves. Naby is shit. I can't lie. I want him gone. There've been rumors, right? That outside of the foot over the bar in the final really done it for certain man, you know.
It was over for me, man. It was over.
That one there, I can't lie. I know Jerry broke his remote. I nearly broke my hand.
Oh,
it
was awful. And you know, he had that. You know, as it happened, they panned over, and I saw that number 8, and in my head, I was like, 10 years ago, that was Gerrard, you know.
Yeah,
that killed it to me. That was like the nail in the coffin. Was like, done.
No, I hear it. By the way, guys, still 25 people in here. Make sure we smash the like button. As I said, the minimum is 50 now. We're at that. It's at that time. The minimum is 50 likes. Big up One Touch TV. Says big up my guy Monts and the gang. Keep Arsenal out your mouth. This is a Liverpool stream. Drop a like, everyone. Now. Listen, man. I'm just talking about the age when it comes to Arsenal, man. You man act like your players are fresh out the womb and they can't take criticism. Maybe not directly you, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, just to keep catching up on the comments. Endo pro Sterling. He says Curtis is meaty. Do we have time to wait for Jones? We need another Premier League next season. I can't lie. We need a Prem now. Like, it's fucked. We need a Prem. It's fucked, but it's true. Definitely agree. Jones has qualities we need, driving with the ball in tight space, and importantly, willingness to shoot from distance will only get better. City have Foden, and we're settling for Jones and Carvalho. Come on, man. Oh, louder Carvalho thing. He ain't played in the shirt yet. Louder Carvalho thing until he puts the shirt on, in my opinion.
I mean, 5-10 years down the line, who knows where Foden will be? We've seen it. Rashford, 5 years ago, people were talking about Rashford like he's the best thing since sliced bread. Where is he now?
He's a dinner lady.
He's had injuries, he's had this. Let's not do that. These players are young, innit? These players are. What I mean by young as well is that they've got 10 years in their career. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Rashford's just a dinner lady, innit? He's a dinner lady. Sancho's out here doing one-on-ones with his fellow Harlem Spartans and that. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm rude, you know. I'm actually rude. I am rude. If you saw the Sancho, you know, doing the one-on-ones and like.
Oh, what, the American one, when he's taking the volleys in his man?
He's shooting against his little, you know, his man. Like what I'm saying, like, unfortunately, Sancho, it's not going to be like that in the Premier League, my boy. You know what I'm saying? The only way we win this Premier League is if Gundogan, Bernardo Silva leave as their replacements and not up to speed. To be fair, if you look at it, yeah, KDB is getting on. Mahrez is 31, going 32. Sterling wants out. Jesus wants out. Bernardo Silva could be out as well with the Barcelona links if De Jong possibly goes to United. Kyle Walker his fitness looks a doubt more and more each season. Obviously, City will bring Cucurella, but I'm not gonna lie, City have their problems as well, but no one ain't talking about it.
But the problem is you can't be doing this thing where we're relying on other teams to flop, though.
I'm not relying on that, but City have.
I'm saying, but that implies that. But that's what I'm saying. That implies we only win. We can't be in a situation where it's that we only win the Prem if we get Tottenham to beat City. Do you know what I mean? Like we can't be thinking like that, because ultimately we're seeing they're getting 90+ points every season. You have to better that. That's the only thing you can do. Literally,
Assad says, not gonna lie though, as it stands, Liverpool are rocking up with a water gun to a knife fight. Do you know who you're up against? Sign some bloody players. He's slice spitting, man.
Is Assad an undercover Liverpool fan?
Assad, nah, surely not. Surely not. Surely not.
Hit me up.
Yeah,
hit me up. I'm saying hit me up, man.
Listen, it's not too late, Assad, bro. It's not too late. Honestly, G, it's not too late. I'm gonna be real. By the way, one more like till we get to 30. Remember, we're aiming for 50 likes, people. Make sure you go and subscribe to Jerry's show as well. He's literally, you can see it in the description below. Pablo, if you want to dash his link there as well in the chat. Also, feel free to go and subscribe from here, especially if you're new here as well. I think we're one subscriber off of 1,360. So if you feel free to be the 1,360th subscriber, would love that. Assad says, Jerry Jacks, how dare you associate me with supporting the verb? Assad G, if you're undercover Liverpool fan, it's cool, man. Open arms around here, G. Open arms. You know what I'm saying? But again, smash the like, 50 likes minimum. You already know what it is. Klopp will bring back a player that Klopp will never bring back a player that has left. Yeah, we know, unfortunately. Naby Average, that lad. Naby lad, that's the full name. I can't see City sending a decent player to us. Maybe some other team, but not to us. Yeah, no, I hear that. Yes, the nearly mentioning pisses me off still. If you were here for the final, you man would know the energy in the chat. Monts and Jerry had Bun Naby. Yeah, bro, it was at that point, it was just a Bun Naby thing. After that flew over the bar, the worst thing is there was still like 5 minutes left. There was still time, but when you had, that was the chance. Like that was the chance.
Right, even just the technique, like you sting the keeper and it just makes you think, oh, we came close. That one was just like, you know what? The rave's locked off. The lights are turn on in the rave, and everyone's like, oh, heading out. It was terrible.
Yeah. Oh, Joe, your biggest fans back.
Pablo, big up.
Big up, man. Yeah. Do you see it there? Subscribe to Jerry's channel. You can see it I see it at the bottom. Here's hold on. Sorry, this comment here. I've already read that actually. I don't even want to read that again. It makes me sick. Jerry looks like Sancho if he had a high top. Do not kill me. Do not kill me. Bun Sterling, man. When I went on BBC and disrespected us. Hey, Razor said Bun Sterling. You know when someone says Bun, when someone says Bun that guy. That's real hate, That's real. When I say
who said that? Aiden,
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. Bun him. Bun Sterling. Bun him. That's for the camera then.
Nah, man. Allow my Jamaican brother, man. Allow him. Assad waiting to see top only moves before jumping ship. Don't kill me. What you saying, Monts Jerry? You got the Liverpool contract ready, bro. As I said, I've got the contracts ready, Assad. When you're ready, G. When you're ready, bro. I got you. Yeah, I got you. Just got to sign. You know what I'm saying? Suge Knight style. Get the man them around you. Sign the thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking. I'm joking. That if you see NWA, you know what I'm talking about, innit? That is mad tact. I said no flowing in the chat, yo, people, please get Sterling to Liverpool. Why not? Yeah, listen, I'm open to it, man. I'm open to it, especially if the money's right. I know City wouldn't sell to a rival, but yeah. But yeah, no. As I said, if you want that contract thing, as I said, we're not exactly going to do the Suge Knight thing with the gun to your head and that, but want to sign the thing, innit? I'm saying. Fergie, son, good to see you. Like, subscribe, support quality channel with brilliant gentlemen. Fergie, brilliant to see you, my guy. Good to see you. Love to see that. How many likes we on? 34. Not bad. 60 more likes, people. Wait, would you take Sterling to replace Salah? No. Sterling would be on the left for me, just to make up for the goals that Mane is sort of left. Do you know what I'm saying? But as I said, we're going to come back to Wijnaldum. Actually, everyone in the comments, you've got 34 man in here. Gini Wijnaldum, loan him or forget him? What we saying? If you say if you take him or not, I want everyone in the comments. I want to see just a gauge of what everyone's thinking. Would you take him back, or would you leave it where it is? Bond the sentiment, or would you take him back? When's the Big Six Bands Hot Take series coming out? Weekends. Saturdays. Don't worry, Pablo. Hot Take Saturdays, yeah. Jay, do you hate Chelsea, Monks? Yeah. Yeah, I do, you know. I think I do. Bun Chelsea still. Yeah, Bun Mount, Bun Tuchel, Bun all of them. Yeah, Bun Chelsea still. But like one thing, Bun Chelsea, bottom line, Bun Chelsea, but you man get shit done in it. Too many people are writing off Chelsea in it. That's what I'm annoyed about, is that too many people are writing off Chelsea next season. I think it's borderline just the disrespect, the stuff they went through last season. And people just forgetting like they didn't get to 2 cup finals, a respectful place in the Champions League, and finish third comfortably. People just don't understand what Chelsea are really on, fam. Learn to fear your ops, bro. Fear them, man, over there. That's why I hate you. If I hate you as well, I see you as an op. If I'm nice to your team, trust me, that's more of a disrespect. Facts are, big up Aiden Andrews, by the way. No to Genie. Forget. I like Genie. Big up Demo, by the way. I like Genie, but not for me. Big up Ravi. Demo says we're past Genie. Leave him. Your midfield needs reinforcements. Might as well loan him. Okay. I'll take Sterling back immediately. I think me and Endo's Jamaican, links is a bit of a, I don't know, how do we call it? It's a bit of an agenda. I don't know.
This agenda can't run, man. We got to stop this before it seeps.
Agenda happy run. You know what I'm saying? Send that back to Send him back to PSV. No, PSG. PSV. Rohan's like, no, I ain't having none of that. Batcher says, if there's no other options, I'll take him back. Yeah, it's a that thing. If there's no other options, you might just find every man on their knees still. Pause. If it's a last option, yes, loan him, but we can buy a midfield like Nunes or Barella, then I don't. Listen, if I see Barella, then I'm cool, man. I'm good. Aiden Andrew says, this Chelsea is different, though. I dislike Liverpool. I wouldn't say I hate them. I respectful, though. Yeah, I hear that. I said, I still hate you, man. Don't think I'm going to come back with the same energy. Thanks to Genie. No thanks to Genie. Forward ever, backwards never. Hey, Beijing, that's one thing that I would say pissed me off about a minute. If City's price for Sterling is 35 to 40 mil, Liverpool should go for him. See, look, the Sterling brigade is slightly growing. Loan Genie for Brent. I'll be honest, yeah, if Liverpool done the shameless thing and loan back Genie and sign Sterling, could you imagine?
No, you might as well get Sturridge and Coutinho then, man.
Bring back the gang. One last dance. Last dance. You get it? We need more options than NSG. Facts. Can't deal with Naby, Curtis, and Ox for another season. Yeah, man. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, but let's move on to Salah's contract. We're gonna go back to the Genie thing, but let's move on to Salah's contract. I want you to tell me, just vent to me how you're feeling about all that.
At this point, go, bro. Go. I'm not having you take our club for ransom. You're saying you want to stay, but you're not really making any kind of. You're not navigating the situation. You're not doing as much as you can to stay. It's not like FSG are telling you we're trying to cut your wages, but you want to stay. Do you know what I mean? We're trying to increase your wages. You think you're worth more? That's fair. But then don't try and make it seem like the club aren't doing as much as they can, because obviously we've got an incentive-based structure at the club anyway. So it's on around 350 anyway, because we're always competing at the top level. It's come out that that's the case. So he just wants a base of 350 with incentives to earn more, which I think at this point now it's like, look, Salah's either going to go this season or next season. Are you confident? Are you confident with how we've done business this season, just the players that we've got in at this point? Are we going to win the Prem and Champs? Are we going to dominate next season?
Yeah,
I don't know. That's up for debate. It's not certain. So for me, it's you either get rid of them now and start planning so you can dominate and still challenge, or you're going to be relying on a player that's going to be gone anyway next season. Which why are we fixated on this Salah thing if he's not committed for the future? I don't get it. Because then you're taking away playing time from an Anthony or whoever we want to sign on that right wing position that can go and is going to be there for the foreseeable future. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's not something. I'm getting annoyed with this whole Salah situation, isn't it?
It's frustrating.
Running, innit? It's not because he ain't good, and it's not because he ain't good, but we've still been second. We've still been the bridesmaids. We've still been the side piece. We've still been the coleslaw every season. It's not like what he's done has, do you know what I mean, made us dominate, and we're trying to dominate now. Do you get it? So
yeah,
I don't know.
I think if I'm honest, like, hold on, let me just get to some of these comments before, because if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go in it. Like I'm gonna go. So that's kind of thing. So let me large up some of the people there. Jerry speaking facts. Big up Rohan. Ravi says, I think Salah will go on a free, even though we should make money on him. Sterling is guaranteed 15 goals. And 30 easy misses a season. Fun, Sterling. Emo, a fellow yard man, you know. He's a fellow man. Allow him. Ferguson, 2 more likes to go to get to 40. Let's do this, lads. Get those likes up, people. You heard the man. Get the likes up. Jay said, Jay sing the Chelsea. That's obviously my favorite. That has to be the funniest chant. I can't like. I don't do it as good as Callum does it. Like Callum does it like Chelsea. Like Chelsea.
No, the worst one. You know what the worst one is? Is that tune they've got? You know we've got You Never Walk Alone playing, but they've got like.
Do you know what I used to every time when I used to watch my match of the day when I was in match of the day I was every Stamford Bridge, I'd hear the commentator going, so Chelsea are live today and they're playing I'm hearing I'm hearing a fucking tune.
It's
so jarring. All right, Jay, I'm sorry, I had to Jay. You know, Jay knows that chant there is hilarious to me. UK Beat says, I recently started watching your vids. Big Six Bands, just noticed I wasn't subscribed. My bad if anyone else isn't subscribed. Help the man them get to 2K and smash that sub. UK Beats, large up yourself. And I'm a favorite that comment right there, man. It's them comments that, you know, why I still do this too. You know what I'm saying? So not to get sentimental, but big up yourself. Jared, big up yourself. Good to see you back. He says, Mo not signing an extension last year or before is a very bad planning by the club. Yeah. I still can't believe David Neres and Benfica 15 M's today. He was one of the hottest talented youngsters a few years ago. Literally.
But that's what I'm talking about with these youngsters, isn't it? Is that we're talking about Foden now, saying, Foden, Jones, you can't compare that. But you don't know what's going to happen in 5 years, isn't it? Foden might fall off. You don't know. That's what I'm trying to say.
Literally,
nonetheless.
Yeah, 100%. But again, I think talent these days is like it's part of it, isn't it? By the way, we're on 39 likes. We have 42 people in here. Let's get this to 50 likes. Hold on a minute. Have I got to put myself full screen? I've got the new webcam now. So now, let me not do that. Sorry, no. Let me not do that. So sorry, too close. I'm not used to this HD thing right now, so you gotta allow me on that one. But listen, people, on a serious note, smash the like button. It's free. It's literally at the bottom. I didn't even ask no one to become a member. But if you want to become a member, become a member. But Let's get to 50 likes. Let's do this. 41 amazing people in here. Let's get this thing popping. Jerry brings the numbers. Monts brings the numbers. We got to bring the content. Big Sixpence crowd. There ain't nothing like it. As I said, last minute streams, no promo. Still 40 people in here. Let's make it count with the likes. You know what I'm saying? Nuno Bernandez. I gotta ignore like you get what I'm saying? Like leave Jerry alone. You know what I'm saying? Leave him alone, no. Let him breathe, dog. Let him breathe, dog. You know what I'm saying? Let him breathe. God damn. Salah deserves base pay of his peers. We're never gonna keep big players with this model. And you know what? When I was in Malta, me, Jerry, and I think Rams we had a conversation about this where if we're gonna sustain big players, does the financial plan does it have to change? Does the financial structure have to change around Liverpool? Does the pay structure has to change? Does it have to change in order to sustain players?
I think it does, but it's over time. I don't think you've got to make a drastic thing. Yeah, I think because you do that, and then you get your United situation where you've got disparities, where you've got De Gea earning this amount, but he's not performing well one season. You've got Sancho earning this amount, but then you got, Dalot playing because Wan-Bissaka isn't playing well, but he's earning more than him. It causes a whole raft of issues, of issues. And when you look at it, the players have been earning more year on year every season, and this is the first season that we're actually commercially bringing more revenue than United as well. So that's why we're seeing us spend more money than we ever have. You get it? So
yeah. Oh my god, man said I'll go watch Chris's stream then. No, you're still wanted here, G. I just said you got a lot like that. All right, man. Big up, Chris.
Subscribe to my thing. Nuno, subscribe to my thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And then get it done. Get it done, my boy. Get it done. Hold on. Yo, just noticed the stream title. I was thinking recently Liverpool would take back Gini, but I thought it wouldn't happen. Is there links to it happening, or you just questioning if we should try? No, there was. I've got sources in it, and obviously sources say that he actually was offered to us, but it's been quickly dismissed apparently in the time that I've actually got this video up. But it's still worth the discussion of would you take Gini back? Do you know what I'm saying? But big up Zach Bohan. If you're not subscribed already, bro, I hope you do subscribe and you enjoy the content that we're bringing you, my boy. Anthony, good to see you. He says, please don't take Gini back. Please don't take him back. Monts Jerry, what you saying? Never go back with your never go back to your ex with players. I mean, boy, it's a mad thing, innit? UKB says,
you get happily ever after, then why not, innit?
UKB says, yeah. UKB says just about that reminds me of Cal, kills me every time. Jay, you're a Chelsea fan, right? And you know that's the worst chant, G. Has to be the worst chant. Jerry Waffling, Salah does his job better than 90% of players. Big up Aiden. Replacing Salah's input average GA 40 per season, we will need 2 quality players in, and even then, they're not even guaranteed to bang. As I said, I'm team giving what he wants, innit? I've seen too many I've seen more man fuck up. Like, hold on. Big up, Sman. It's my cousin there, man. It's family right there. He says Gini would be good. That's an Arsenal fan, by the way. So Gini would be good depth. Not gonna lie, long season ahead. We need one last midfielder this window. Hope it's not Gini. Jerry, who would you get to replace Salah?
I think with these players, it's not a like replacement. You can't do it like that, because the players that you're talking about replacing, so your Manes, your Salahs, even if you had to replace Verge one day, you're not going to get another Verge. You're not going to get another Alisson. You've got to change the way you play. You've got to change your system in order to adapt. Do you get it? So it's not about getting the next Salah that can go and get you 20 goals or something. You might be getting a Rafinha that's more creative, which allows Nunes to score more goals. Or you get a goal-scoring midfielder. Or, do you know what I mean? Everyone else chips in. Back in the day, City relied on Aguero to get them the goals. When Aguero weren't playing, they haven't had a striker, they spread the goals out throughout the team because they adapted to how they play. I think that's more the key where you're going with it. Do you know what I mean?
No, I hear you. Yeah. Oh, by the way, 45 people in there. By the way, let's make sure we can get this to 50 likes. And yeah, which is 50 likes. As I said, that's like there's 53 people in here now. By the way, everybody's coming in here. Y'all taking me by surprise now. Come on now, let's get to 50. We got 53 people in here. We might as well get to 50 likes. We're 4 lakhs away. It's free. I got a new webcam. Thanks to, I got a new webcam for you guys. Even though you don't see my horrible hairline right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Back to what we were saying though. Let me just catch up with the chat. Hey, Smans, a Lion Monster was a gooner back in the day. Smart, I can't even say government. Smans, if you're in the chat, tell these people about this gooner thing. I say one good thing about Arsenal after cussing them a million times on this channel, and apparently I'm a gooner. Jesus Christ. I wouldn't mind Gini back, but FSG just needed to spend and get what we need. Centre mid, Salah replacement, why not just get them? This buy to sell thing is long. We've made bare money from everything we won. Yeah, listen, I don't even want to talk about money that we've made. I'm hearing 600. Yeah. That's the money. You get it. Where's that gone? Stefan says Cater wouldn't lace Gini's boots. There's zero chance it happens, but having to watch Wijnaldum in a Liverpool shirt again should be registered for a form of torture. I wanted Gavi from Barca. Gavi just likes to be treated like shit, and yeah. He one of them.
Is that whole thing even true? Is that whole thing even true?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
what do you mean?
What did Pete actually do a thing with his mum? Is that true?
I don't know. As I said, I'm not gonna. I generally don't know. But Shakira. I don't know, innit? You know what I'm saying? I don't. Shakira's hits maybe they weren't lying no more. You know what I'm saying? Maybe them hips become truthful. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I might need to see what Gabby's Marjay looks like in it. Maybe she's a loud thing in it. I don't know. Mane is the worst thing ever, man. He was really there when Salah wasn't. 100%. Wijnaldum had a horrendous last season for us. I think he's talking about the season before that. Wijnaldum. I'm sorry, I'm talking about Mane. Wijnaldum had a horrendous season for us. Last season. I wouldn't say horrendous.
Mane was one of our best midfielders. He's the only one that played.
Wijnaldum.
Yeah, Wijnaldum. But Wijnaldum, he's the only one that played. That got us to top 4. What are we talking about?
Boy, he says.
Naby FC. Where were you?
Skying it over the bar. Naby Sky. I don't really want to talk about that. I might as well clip that. I'm gonna clip our reaction from that watch along and put it on one of the videos. I can just dash the videos up. So whenever someone brings up Naby, I'm just gonna bring up. But he has just been voted League One flop of the season, and can't get to the Dutch midfield ahead of Davy Klaassen. Yet the majority would take him back. I can't believe he's not in the Dutch squad. That is wild. After what he does,
how does the whole thing? You got to be playing in it. If you ain't playing,
brothers scored better their goals. I'm not trying to hear it. I can't lie. I say we 4-2-3-1 at home against smaller teams. Facts. Shaqiri style. When Shaqiri used to come in, when Big Shaq used to come in, 4-2-3-1. It won't be. Listen, let's be honest. When we do go 4-3-2-1, it's not going to be as fluid as 4-3-3, but it's going to be more stable. You know what I mean? It's going to be more stable.
I think it depends, man. Arsenal used to play that 4-2-3-1 with Ozil in the hole, and they were fluid as hell, man.
Yeah,
when you got a proper number 10 conducting, I think you can be fluid. Obviously, Shaqiri was never originally a number 10. He just lost his legs, innit? He used to be a winger. Yeah. So having a Carvalho, an Elliott, or whoever we get in that kind of 10 position, I think we could be fluid, and I think it could get goals. I think it just depends how you go about it. Because we've been quite rigid in your 4-3-3 also. You can't break down those blocks. So
that's what I'm saying. I mean, I think with 4-2-3-1, we might play it different than a little bit more than, say, an Arsenal would play it. Obviously, Ozil being a very unique player. But I think with Bobby, I think it probably would be fluid. It probably would be fluid the way it's rocking. Do you know what I'm saying? By the way, 65 people in here. Wow. And whenever there's just bare people in here, I just get like, yo, what the fuck, man? I'm still not used to this shit. You just don't get used to it. Like,
listen, I don't get used to this thing, man. 65 for me is giving me. I'm in nosebleed settings, isn't it? Like, I put my head backwards. You quick checking the camera, making sure.
Literally. Make sure we do smash a like. Do you know what? Are we saying 100 likes, thing? Easy. People in the chat, am I moving mad by saying 100 likes? Am I moving mad? Or should I just say 75 is the next target? Maybe I'm moving mad with 100 likes. You don't let me know. UK Beat saying your hairline ain't even bad, G. Bro, do you know what? It's because this camera is so new. I feel like my hairline's doing a bit of the squiggly. So, you know what I'm saying? Jay says, stop flexing with your new webcam. Bro, you got to allow me, man. This is like, you know, it's the first time with the webcam. You got to allow me. You got to allow me. Big up my brother Monts. When you come in on Sarcasm City, other than pro clubs, we need a stream with you soon, Dread. Diamond, bro. I'm gonna make it happen, man. I'm trying to get more streams in, and don't worry, Flawless has my back. You know I love that guy to bits in it, so I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make more appearances on Sarcasm City TV as I used to, especially not just pro clubs. I said them hips are now 46 years old. Facts. Big up Aiden Andrews. No, he didn't. Says Stefan Duffy. Genie was kind of trash in his last season. No, I'm Genie's biggest fan, but he had to play every game for us in that year. We lost all our defenders. Facts. Naby away against Real Madrid, PTSD, man. This guy drops too many stingers. Maybe it's just some man weren't supposed to play for Madrid, innit? Like if you ain't, and subscribe. Big up Aiden. Jay says, big up Lamptey. I thought, do you know what? We're 55 minutes in the stream, and that's the first person to say Lamptey.
Must be a record, isn't it?
So that's not bad. That's not bad. I think it might. I don't know if that's a record. If it is, now that I'm counting it. Let me just say now, that is the first time. That's 55 minutes without getting called Lamptey. That's not bad. I'll take that. I'll take that. Pablo says 50 likes. Come on. Jay says 60 likes minimum. Pablo says 100 likes. I think we can get to 100 likes by the end of this video. We still got a little bit of time. We still got some time left. I think we can do it personally. I don't know how many likes we're on. I'm not really checking it. But you know how many likes we're on? How many likes we're on?
Ooh,
53.
Yeah.
We can do that. We can do that. We can do that. We can definitely do that. By the way, as well, I think Never a Foul, like a big up Never a Foul as well. I just have their link in my bio just because now, innit? Just as sometimes you know, people might not notice this, but I actually just dash random man's link in my bio, you know. Like I put whose link did I have in my bio last video? Sam Smith, Sam Spurs for life. I just dash his link in my bio just because in it. Sometimes I just have random people link in my bio because it's whatever in it. That's okay. Lamptey gets better. Ooh, yeah. I hear ya. Monts, with all due respect, how comes you ain't got any facial hair? Brother, we're not gonna go there. I said we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. In all my years of life, and I've struggled to get any facial hair, we're not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? You've heard me speak about beards. When are we going to chat about Drake's new album, the most meaty album? And please wait until 5 p.m. to sleep, and it was shit. Yeah,
you gassed it up again. I saw you tweeting saying, "Yeah, Drake's thing's coming out. Can't wait." Me and Rom said to us, Rom from Saint LFC TV, we were like, "Yeah, we're gonna tune into it." Then I conked out. I woken up and he's telling me, "Wow, like, all I had is house music, the whole thing." I was like, "Now, surely you're pulling one in it. You're lying to me. You're lying."
Dead settings, man.
Couldn't believe it, man.
Just dead settings. But listen, big up everyone in the chat. So I actually haven't gone about the whole Salah thing now.
Yeah, you got to go, man.
As I'm team giving what he wants personally, but I think it's the board and Klopp. I think the way, because every time Klopp gets asked about it, he's just so calm about it. Why are you calm about a situation like this? Unless you definitely know, there must be something going on behind closed doors. Because in my opinion right now, it pisses me the fuck off that we have someone who is 40 GA, guaranteed 40 GA, and you are not giving him what he wants. The wage structure at this club needs to change. And if Salah is the first pillar of the shift in wage structure, then so be it. Because there is no Cristiano Ronaldo, there is no Lionel Messi who is getting 40, 50 GA anymore. Those aliens are past their prime. So now you look towards the Haalands, the Salahs, you know, the Benzemas, and even Benzema's 34. Lewandowski's 34. These men are getting on. So Salah ideally is the only one who's actually just touched 30 who's still going to guarantee you these numbers. And man, I want to be stunting and oohing and ahhing when it comes to his contract. Who do you get that comes in and replaces what he does? It's bad enough we've lost Mane. You might as well give Salah the fucking money now. Do you know what I mean? We are competing with a juggernaut in Manchester City. We do not compete without Mo Salah. So until you find another Mo Salah, or if you want to put the weight of someone on Luis Diaz, who does not score goals, he is not a goal scorer, what are we going to do? You can't put the pressure on Darwin Núñez if Salah walks out this door. He's 22. Let the boy grow the way he's supposed to grow. Fuck the price tag. Let him grow. Darwin Núñez gets 13 goals. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm saying he needs to be getting 20 plus. Leave the kid alone. He's 22. You know what I'm saying? Dismiss the price tag and let him flourish under Jurgen Klopp. Let that pressure remain on someone who knows how to deal with the pressure in Mohamed Salah. We lose Mohamed Salah, we go back to being where Chelsea and Arsenal and them man are. I'll tell you that from now.
I hear you, yeah, but he hasn't performed since January. The one
Doesn't matter.
But listen. He hasn't performed since January, yet we still went on a 1-1. Our foundation is what gets us.
But there's no Mane there. There's no Mane there now.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So a Mane going, but I'm telling you now, like there is life after Salah. I hear what you're saying.
There is.
But City went and had a player that didn't get them 40 goals and assists. It just got spread around the team. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not, you don't need one player doing everything, because what happens, you become reliant on that player. And then when that player is not available or he's playing poorly, all of a sudden we're looking at our team saying, why are we dead? Why can't we create anything? Why is no one shooting from outside the box? Why is the ball going to Salah and his touch is dead? Why is Salah not on the bench? He's been dead. Why don't we try to play someone else? Why? Because the team becomes over-reliant on Salah. Over-reliant. And you can't have that in the team.
I don't think, but now that Mane's gone, there's going to be a reliance. There's going to be a reliance on Salah. Let's be honest. I don't see anyone hitting 20 goals apart from Salah. Maybe Jota if he plays the whole season, but I can't. Do I want my eyes to bleed? No. If Jota can hit form again and he can inform his build-up play, then maybe I can hear it. Maybe, just maybe I can hear it.
What? So you're saying Núñez can't hit? You're saying Núñez can't hit 15, 20?
In the Prem alone? No.
As a starting number 9 playing majority of the games, you're saying he can't get 15, 20 goals?
I don't see it, bro.
As someone that's not going to go and drop deep, that's just going to be on the last man. That's going to be when he's holding up the ball, he's on the centre back, pinning him. You're trying to tell me he can't get 15 to 20 goals. If that's the case, that's a failure. No, that's the failure then in Klopp and the player. That's impossible. I'm not hearing it. I don't want it. It's not like he's playing out wide where he's having to do more. Like, this is your role, isn't it? This is you. It's like a goalkeeper.
You know, it's not that I don't see how. It's not like I don't see how it can't happen. I'm not saying, he's never going to score this amount of goals. I just think the year that we see Darwin Núñez is not going to be the season. I generally think it's next season. Next season is the year we see Darwin fucking Núñez, not this season. Do you know what I'm saying? One of the hardest things to do is adapt to this Liverpool side. And if you hit the ground running, this is why I rate Diaz so much, because when you hit the ground running, fuck me, that is an impressive thing to do for Liverpool Football Club and the intensity that we demand just in training, let alone the matches. But with Mohamed Salah and the player that we have in Mohamed Salah, we are not going to see that again for a long time. Personally, Luis Diaz is a brilliant footballer, but goals win games. And the one thing I will say, I could see Diaz, because the way he beats his man, Diaz could be the assist man for us, and Darwin could be the one who gets the goals. I can see that working. As I said, for me, I feel like if you want to get the best out of Núñez this season, you go 4-2-3-1, you put Bobby and Diaz behind Diaz, and then you let Salah do Salah. And then you see how that works. And if things need to be juggled around, you kind of do it. You know what I'm saying? You kind of do it when you need to do it. But, bro, it's just the fact that when you have a player like Mohamed Salah, let that last in his prime. Make the most of his prime. Don't fuck up with this contract shit, especially if you're chasing a juggernaut in Manchester City. Someone who's getting this amount of GA on top of the rest. If you can add, cool. We're talking about over-reliance. But if you can add Salah's ridiculous GA to Núñez's goals, and Diaz's possible assists, if he wants to get his shooting boots on possibly goals as well, then then the world has a problem on their hands when it comes to Liverpool Football Club.
No, 100%. But you got to remember as well that the way football is, we're not going to go and end up winning games. Like, we're not going to win games 7-0 every game. What happens is that if Salah gets the goals, if we play the same way, and it's just like, we need Salah to get in the position because he's our main man, he's going to go and get us the goals. Núñez isn't going to get nowhere near enough goals. Same as Haaland. If the team don't play to Haaland's strengths and play through Haaland, and like, Haaland, you're getting us the goals. Of course, in my opinion, I think his goals are going to drop. He's not going to get the same amount of goals he did in the Bundesliga because of how City play. But I think that's the main thing to look at it, because if Salah becomes a creator for Núñez, he's going to get less goals. If it means Núñez gets more goals, I can't see both. It will be ridiculous if both Salah and Thing got goals. Do you know what I mean? That means you have to remember when we had Mane, Firmino, and Salah, when they're all getting goals, the midfield don't have to get goals because they do. As soon as Firmino drops off and Mane drops off and it's only Salah, that's when we started screaming for a goal-scoring midfielder.
Yeah.
Because they're not getting goals. And that's my point, is that we don't have to be reliant on one individual player to get us the goals. If it means that, you know what, we want our 10 to get us the goals. You know, Carvalho, we want you to get 10 goals and 10 assists in all comps. What's it called? Elliot, 10 goals, 10 assists in all comps. Whoever playing in that 10, whoever player we bring in, 10 goals, 10 assists. That's the model that City adopt, which means that it doesn't matter who plays because they're still going to create chances and get goals.
Yeah.
I think, but I agree. Salah is a player that, you're not going to go and see again. But that's why I go back to what I was saying, is that you can't replace that individual player. You can't replace Salah and get another player just to do Salah's job. You're not going to be able to do that. But you could go and get a player that's more creative. That covers Trent.
There was life after Suarez. There was life after Coutinho. But I just think in terms of what we're building, you still have to squeeze out all the Salah juice you can get, because right now, I generally think that there isn't a plethora of Salah-esque output type of guys. There's not many guys out there in the market like that are sustainable for the future. You can get Lewandowski in, but he's got a year in him.
Yeah.
Get Benzema in, but I don't give a dash how good you lot think Benzema is. He's got 2 years left in him, max.
But do you think Salah's Salah because of Salah, or do you think Salah's getting the numbers because of the system? Obviously, it
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The system's the same. I don't think that matters.
But that's important. But that's important, because what I'm trying to say is, let's say you go and get a player that's just got similar, and like Liverpool have done, that's got raw attributes similar to Salah. Salah weren't getting the numbers at Roma or Fiorentina as he was that he gets at Liverpool.
He was starting to still 30 GA before he come in.
No. Yeah, and that was the one season, right? But it was starting to. It's not like he was going to carry on. That could have been that one season and you fall off. We've seen,
as I said, but remember, so by the way, guys, I know the comments are flying in it, but I've just, you know me, I've obviously just, me and Jay have just gone off on one with this song, because we're passionate about this, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But carry on, bro.
But for me, what I'm trying to say is, it's important, because if you think it's like, if we didn't have a style of play, it's like Salah's the one that gets us the goals, just like Suarez did. You know, when we had Brendan Rodgers, it wasn't our system that got us to where we were. It was Suarez that got us to where we were. And it was evident. Yeah. Everything that happened was Suarez. Do you know what I mean? Free kicks, goals, penalties, ridiculous goals. Do you know what I mean? Cool. I think with Liverpool, we're at a point where it's more the system, because we've seen a Jota that didn't get goals, nowhere near the goals he's getting at Liverpool. He didn't get those at Wolves, but he's coming, he got goals. You saw Mane, he weren't getting ridiculous numbers in goals at Southampton. He came in and got goals. Firmino came in and got goals. Jota, I mean, Diaz, in my opinion, is going to come in and get goals. Yeah, he might not go and get 40 goals, but all you need is, like you said, goals win games, but you don't need to win the game 7-0 to win a game. It's more important to turn those draws into wins. Do you get it? Yeah. So for me, it's more of a system thing. How can we play to get the most points out of a game? So when we're coming up against Brighton, it's not a draw. We're not drawing games against.
Thank you, Pablo, by the way. Thank you, Pablo. Okay.
Do you know what I mean? We're not drawing games against Brighton. We're not losing games to Tottenham. We're not drawing games against, do you know what I mean, Arsenal, whoever it might be. I think it's important. I think that's the more crucial thing, because when you look at it, we get tons of goals. But we're still behind City, but it's always 1 or 2 points. It's a couple points in it. How can you change that draw into a win that makes us win? That for me, that's the thing. That's the kind of scope I'm looking at through.
Jerry, you spitting. Jerry, you just spitting. But do you know how many men are in here watching you spitting facts? 90 people.
Oh my days.
Tell me why there's 55 likes.
I think I believe it still.
Tell me why there's 55 likes.
Nah, it's got to be higher.
Why 55 likes? There's 80 people in here. Come on, people. Smash the like button, because it's getting brazy. I'm going to get to the comments in a second, but come on, smash the like, people. Yeah, smash the like button. It's the little thing just there. It's just there. Smash the like button, people. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe there's so many people in here supporting the thing. Thank you so much, and we do appreciate it. But make sure we smash that like button. The target, we are trying to go for 100 likes today. So the fact that we had up to 90 people in here, we've got to make sure we can smash that like button as much as we can. Yo, do you think with the wage budget do you think there should be a wage budget for the whole league? It would never happen, but should there be a max or minimum for each league position? I don't know. I think that's probably for another video, but it's definitely an idea to have a conversation about. Man saying facial, allow me. Man said facial, allow me. Allow me. That is allow me. What do you mean Diaz isn't a goal scorer? Diaz, I don't think Diaz is really a goal scorer. Well, not so. He hasn't shown me that for Liverpool, not in my opinion. After his performance towards last season, no way in hell should Liverpool be giving him the type of money. If he plays worse, what are you gonna say then about Salah? Then if he plays worse, then we'll deal with that when it comes. But it's either what if he plays worse, or what if he fucks off at the end of the season?
No, but listen, imagine. No, but let's go and delve into that a bit. If Salah goes and we sign him and he doesn't want a 2-year or 1-year extension, he wants like a 4-year deal, right? If we give him his 400k or whatever he wants on a 400 on a 4-year deal, what happens if he's poor and you have to replace him? How do you replace him? What do you do? No one's going to take him.
But what evidence? But what evidence do we have? We have evidence from January that he hasn't been himself. Yes, but he's been the most consistent player in the 20th century.
No, he has. But do you know what's crucial? Do you know what's mad important? I think you've got to big up Fergie for doing this. Is you always get rid of the player just before he starts to fall off. Now, I'm not saying Salah's about to fall off. I'm not trying to say that. But just for argument's sake, getting rid of Mane, we've arguably got the best out of Mane. Mane's not going to get any better. Do you know what I mean? Salah's not going to get any better. He's not going to get 50 goals and 70, 60 goals. He's not going to get that. He's not 24 where it's like, boy, I mean, by the time he's 28, God knows what he's going to get. Like, we're getting a Salah, and yeah, like you said, it's guaranteed. This is what you're going to go and get. But when do you think he was going to dip?
I don't know. Personally, I think like I'm still very much a believer in it. It's not about when he's gonna dip for me, or even when it's gonna get better. But like, this is the comment. Stefan, big up yourself. You've read my mind. Big up yourself as well. Literally, he said it took us 4 years to replace Suarez. These men are like gold dust, like Salah, especially within our transfer budget. This is another thing of why I say give him the money, because it's more of a thing where, like, you, as I said, one, there's a limited amount of elite output players out there right now. It's very scarce. You know, before, I think there was a lot more before. Now it's very scarce. Now we don't have City's model where you're going to get 10 goals from bare man in different positions. Do you know what I'm saying? It's more so the front three that will get out. That's where we're going to find our joy. Let's be honest. Do you know what I'm saying? With our system. And to get a guy in like Salah, we can't drop 100. I know, listen, obviously we dropped 80 M's on Darwin Núñez, but apart from Darwin Núñez, it's not part of Liverpool's quota to just go drop a silly amount of money on a guy that's ready-made.
It hasn't.
You know, I mean, even Salah wasn't ready-made. Salah wasn't no ready-made player.
Now, true, I agree. Thiago's the only ready-made player, to be fair, in recent history that we've actually.
And even that arguably ain't worked to its fullest.
Exactly, but this is like we said before. We've made 600 M's this season, which is obviously surpassed what United can go, and obviously what they've been able to bring in commercially, innit? Yeah. So for me, we've shown that for the first time we've gone and spent 80 mil on a striker. Just like that. We haven't sold anyone for 200 mil and brought in an 80 mil striker. We bought a striker for 80 mil. We're now spending our wage structure, the way we are run, has allowed us to get to this point to do this. Because unless you go and get a Saudi takeover, man, or do you know what I mean, someone from the Saudis or another Russian billionaire that's going to come in and be richer than 98% of all owners and is able to just go and splash, you're never going to be able to do that. Our models allowed us to get to this point. If you've seen, year on year, we pay our players more and we spend more on players. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? So for me, it's like, yeah, history back in the day would have never went and, do you know what I mean, would have sold a Salah and not been able to replace him, like we did it with Suarez, of course. But we've seen with Mane, though, what happened? We got rid of Mane, and of course, we went and bought in a player for 80 mil, though. And yeah, we might look as a player, and not me personally, but some fans will look at it and be like, oh, but Núñez isn't that guy and stuff. But he's not that guy until he is that guy. Do you get it? Erling Haaland wasn't that guy until he became that guy, because when he was at Red Bull, Salzburg, no one cared. Dortmund are the only ones that cared. When Bellingham got signed to Dortmund for 30 mils, there was eyebrows raised. That's a lot of money for a 17-year-old, though. He's only played in the Championship 20. He's only played 20 games in the Championship. Because I guarantee you, if we had bought Bellingham when he was from Birmingham for 30 million, our head we would have lost our heads.
Yeah, heads would have exploded.
Exactly. But now we want to get him at Dortmund. Do you get it?
Mm-hmm.
So we're finally trying to go and compete with these teams and trying to go and get their best players. And yeah, we might have not got a Haaland, but we spent more Nunes than Haaland. Haaland just decided to go to City. Yeah. We'd have been able to afford it. So we're now competing. We have to accept that the club at least feel that this guy maybe doesn't replace Mane like for like as a player, but he can replicate his success. And I think that's what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah, let me just hit up some of these comments as well. I would have got rid of I would have got rid of Keita, talented lad, but he's been poor for me. Performance last season, he finished top scorer and top assister. I think he's talking about Salah. Bring in Mitrovic. Please play 33, my boy, please. If anyone else thinks Naby's been poor, I wouldn't say poor. He had flashes. He's had purple patch in it, purple patch player, and hasn't lived up to his price tag, in my opinion. Alexis Sanchez was a beast and then disappointed and then disappeared like Avatar. 300k max is what I would give Salah. No, Sanchez and Salah cut from different slice of bread. Sanchez was at a team that had no ambition, that weren't challenging.
Yeah, but
they said Alexis wanted to win too much. You think a man staying at a club that wants to win too much?
I know, but think about it. Look what Alexis was doing, though. Look what Alexis was doing at that Arsenal thing. When he went to United, no one looked at that and thought, oh my God, that's going to be a flop. Until he was a flop. Until then fell off. And he's never been the same since. It's not like it was just a United thing. He ain't been great.
Yeah, I think we don't have enough evidence. There's not enough evidence for me to say that Salah is going to do what all these other players are saying. There's just not enough evidence. 4.5 months compared to 5 seasons of 30 plus GA.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. It's
six trophies, won everything there is to win.
No, like I said, it's a tricky one, isn't it? Obviously, it's a team game. It's a tricky one, but like I said, you don't ever want to be stuck in a predicament where you're like, what do we do with this player?
Yeah,
because we've seen what happens. We've had Karius on the payroll for time. No one wants him, and he's worth nothing, and no one wants him. Do you get it? Like,
yeah,
you don't want to be in that situation.
I know. Do you know what? It's frustrating because I think sometimes Salah's him and his agent are going to be made out to be the bad guy, or the board are going to be made out to be idiots. It's going to be one or the other, unfortunately. And what vexes me is that this shouldn't have to be a difficult situation. This shouldn't have needed to be a difficult situation. I think Mane and Salah should have been playing at Liverpool until they were at least 33, and then they can cut. And then we can bring in, and then we could have drafted in the reinforcements that way. But unfortunately, as I said, this contract needs to be sorted because I think the contract has also played a part on Salah's mind as well as AFCON. I think the contract is also on his mind. Let a man play freely. When a man is playing freely, you see what you can do. I think, as I said, the Salah-esque players right now are very rare, and you have to cherish the rarity of the players. I think it's better to dive and give someone the contract, because if you don't give him the contract and if Salah goes and have the season of his life next year and he leaves on a free, then what?
Well, if he has the season of his life and we win a Prem, we win the Champions League or win whatever, then we've got what we wanted out of him. He paid 30 mil and he's won us double. Double the Premier League. So it depends how you look at it. On the flip side, if we don't win anything and we sign him, then what happens? Because then it's not enough. And I know it's mad to say because this is someone that's getting 40 goals in the system, whatever. But it's like basketball. Harden got you all the buckets. But it's not enough. It's not conducive to dominating over a city. Unfortunately,
I put it this way: without Salah, let's say Salah's no longer there. I know there's life after Salah, but do we compete the same without Salah? Because I don't think we do. No matter who we bring in, I think that's a turnover that's going to take years. Same as Suarez, 4 years to go get someone like what he's going to do.
We're a different team now, though. The structure's completely different. We were when Suarez left. We had Mignolet in goal. Kolo Torre at the back was Skirtle. Do you know what I mean? Like,
no, of course not.
Like, it's a completely different team.
The spine's stronger, and we're going to be in and amongst it. But in terms of that X factor, I don't see us challenging the same way we do. I'm not saying we fall off. We don't fall off, but there's going to be a regression there. Like, I know, as I said, there's some who are going to think the setup is what is going to help us thrive and stay where we are. But part of the setup is a ridiculously obscene goal scoring winger in Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane.
Look, I think at the same time though, I think I've just seen it from bursting. So big up. Sorry, Razor. So big up. He's staying there. Like, imagine losing 100 million talent for free. Like, we can't let Salah go for free though.
No, of course not. This is what I'm saying. Especially if he goes to the season of his life. Oh my days! Like, do you know what I'm saying? I also
that is something where it's like, do you know what I mean? Both parties, I hear it. Like, you can't agree on something, just cut your ties now then, because do you know what I mean? If he stays, look, put it this way: if he's got the contract situation, he's not gonna have this. If you're saying the contract's playing on his mind, he's not gonna have the season of his life because it's gonna affect how he plays, right? So if it affects how he plays, he's not gonna have the season of his life. So we're still not gonna go and achieve what we want to, which is win the Prem and kind of stop City at what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
So why not bring in a player, because the system's already going to make us compete, and bring the player that in a couple of seasons is going to allow us to go and win the Prem or dominate, because we're not going to do it this way anyway.
100%.
That's why I look at it.
No, 100%. I mean, so okay.
How did you feel when Coutinho left? Quick one once. How did you feel when Coutinho left?
Oh, you know how I feel when Coutinho. I remember exactly what I was doing. I remember exactly where I was when he handed in that transfer request. I was heartbroken.
Listen, when Coutinho left, I didn't want to hear about getting Van Dijk. I don't want to hear it. My head was spinning, and I was like, "We're regressing. We're losing our talisman again." But look what happened. We changed the way we played, and oh my God, look, Mane's our new number 10 now, and no one really cares. Not everyone forgets about Coutinho until recently.
Yeah, of course.
And who's this? And what I'm trying to say is, we've got a better team than we did then.
Yeah.
And it's a team game at the end of the day. I hear you. The X factor, I fully hear you. But it's a team game. It's a team game. And we can still win. There's life after Salah. There's life after Salah. And I don't think it will take 4 years. Because we've shown that when Mane and Salah were gone, we still won games. When everyone thought this is where Liverpool fall off, Chamberlain was getting goals, bro. Ox was playing on the wing and getting goals. Jota stepped up.
Yeah,
you saw it. And by the way, this is not like Salah slander. Like, I'm a Salah fan. Love what he's done for the club. Do you know what I mean? All of that type of thing. But I'm looking at it from just like a non-sentimental perspective. If he's gonna go, get rid of him now. Same way I look at Bellingham and the whole situation. If you want Bellingham, get him now. Don't wait till next season and then he's gone, like we did with Tchouaméni. Get him now.
Yeah, no, I think it's still fair to say for people like myself, pay Salah what he wants, but there's still life after Salah. You can be both. You can be both. You know what I mean? I just don't think we challenge the same way. I think Salah's so integral to our system. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Do you think the system changes though?
It's gonna have to change.
But can you not see with Darwin coming in and paying the amount we did? Can you not see the system already starting to adapt? Can you not see that?
Elite managers make it work because there's no plan B in it, and that's why I think it's not about Klopp changing the system for Darwin Núñez. I think it's about Klopp nurturing Darwin Núñez to play in this system. Klopp's obviously seen his attributes and thinks he can replicate what he needs to make his system flow. In my opinion,
we say
I don't see it, but you know,
I don't know, but we say that. But I think that's a flaw in Klopp. I think that's a flaw because in that Champions League final, in certain games, the big managers are the ones that are, you know, Benitez, Istanbul, at his pomp. What did he say? Didi Hamann, you're coming on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Halftime changes where we're looking at like, oh, we're playing bad, you know, we need to make a change. You sitting on your that's a Wenger type of trait, and I don't like it. Where it's like, no, we're going to keep doing what we're doing, because when you keep doing the same thing, expecting different results, that's a bit of insanity, in my opinion. And I hear you. You have to believe in your system. You have to believe in it. But there was also an adaptation, because when 4 years ago we were playing Gengen press football, we weren't dominating position the way we are now, so we still had to adapt.
Yeah,
because of how teams have played against us, and teams are clocking onto how we're playing anyway. And for me personally, I'm starting to see Salah stay way more wide than he did before. He's on the touchline.
I think that's because of Mane playing up top, though, innit? I generally think when Mane's up top and Salah's on the right, Salah's job changes, innit? I watched that very closely.
Exactly.
The Bachelor says Salah is big for us, but once we invest well, the players will settle and we will be good. We will move on and improve the upside that people won't know how to focus on it, and when it comes to stopping us. Another thing that people aren't really talking about is fear factor. Now, a lot of rival fans are so glad that Mane is gone, and not even because
that's true
of Mane, because he's Mane, but it's people just forget that Mane was obviously on a decline. Obviously, people will say what they want about Mane and him not being the same, but regardless, is what he's capable of in X Factor. What Mane can do in an instant. You know what I mean? And there is a fear factor of Salah and Mane that sent shivers down the most elite squads in the world. You know what I mean?
100%. I agree.
Whoever you bring in after Salah with Darwin Núñez and Luis Diaz, it don't scare you. I'll be honest, it don't scare you. It don't
until you go and give them the space. And I think, like you said in your stream about Mane when we done it was never a foul. Because Mane was the top dog at the time, and when Salah came in, no one knew about Salah and gave him all the time in the world, and then you saw what Salah did.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So now what you're seeing with Salah, he's getting doubled and doubled up and stuff, and unfortunately, he is struggling.
Yeah.
Because it's difficult. Like let's not get it twisted.
No, Salah was getting doubled up on at the start of the season, and it didn't matter.
No. It didn't. But you've seen, although he was doing that at the start of the season, that first season was ridiculous. Like ridiculous. Yeah. Like clutch. Yeah. Like it was ridiculous, and it was consistent. And you're seeing it. Mane started to get doubled up. We saw it. He wasn't as effective on the left anymore.
Yeah.
So I think, about 100% that fear factor is a massive. Obviously, you're losing out on that when Mane is going, and if Salah was to go, that's
but as I said, at the same time, fear factor is a massive thing, but unknown commodity is also massive as well. Being an unknown, when you're an unknown commodity, is always fearful when it comes to certain players. Prime Curtis, Bramble, Maguire, Benjamin. Stephen, please. Here comes the clowning. Prime Salah, but it's close. Oh, I think he's saying Assad. He's saying Prime Salah, Prime Hazard. We're not going to do this Salah Hazard thing. We're not going to do this. Set the group chat, set the chat going off. Let me just scroll and try to find some of these comments. Let me look back at some of these comments. There's some very interesting thoughts. Knife by Kangaroo says, thoughts on leaving Nike when the contract ends? I personally want to go back to Adidas. Adidas, you mean as in, back to the old school Adidas? Yeah. Old school Adidas, because I was thinking, what was New Balance? I liked New Balance, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I like New Balance, innit? I liked New Balance.
I think Adidas, to be fair, their rollout of kits is quite good though, man. I gotta give it to them.
I think
even Arsenal.
I think the kits wise, I think, to be fair, Nike have the best training kits. We're not going to dispute that.
The training kits, yeah.
Nike will always have the best training kits. I think New Balance, it's like a neutral blend, and Adidas got the nice kits. I think the best kits I've ever seen personally were Puma kits, innit? I think the Puma kits are dank.
What, the fit?
Like Puma thing slaps. The Puma slaps though. I'm not even gonna go. New Balance was calm, but Warrior did us dirty. Naby for Barella plus money was that fake news. Again, I'm hearing the Barella news is fake, innit? So I don't know. My source, I haven't really looked at my sources when it comes to Barella, because as I said, man, them know how I feel about Barella. That man brings us a Premier League. That man brings us a Premier League if he stays fit. If he's fit. You know what I'm saying? How many likes are we on, by the way? I need to literally run and get my charger. How many likes are we on? Can you hold the fort for literally like 30 seconds?
Yeah, of course.
Hold the fort. I'll leave man them with a question. Man them, how in the comments, there's 70 of you, man. How much are you paying Salah? And what's your limit? So how much are you paying Salah until you say fuck off? You're not getting more than that. This is the max amount I'm giving you. Go.
Yeah, man. With me, Salah, I'm not getting higher than 350 base, man. I think 350 base, I think that's, for what he's done, I think that's acceptable. So what we saying as as a big six bands collective. Yeah, Barella's a baller. Yeah, David. Yeah, Barella is a baller. But Italians in the Prem, do they bang? Aquilani, Jorginho. I don't know. Zola's the only one that I can remember that actually banged. I'm looking here now. Tenny Thomas, 350. Yeah, it's a bit too much for me. Pablo saying 325. Yeah, 325. Yeah, I think that's all right. Endo 350. Bonkers LFC 320. David saying 400. Ooh, I don't know about that. Buffy saying 350 as well. Endo, I hear you. We won't get a better player than Mo, yeah. But what do you define as better? Because it depends on what your team needs. I mean, if you need a creative winger, then I mean, yeah, I know Salah got the most assists, but you know what I mean. If you need a winger just to take on his man and get past his man like how Giggs did back in the day or how Nani did, then you don't need goals from them. It depends what your team needs. And I think that's what I'm trying to say. Of course, if you want goals out of your wingers, then there's arguably no better one than Salah. But I think that forces a system change. And then Jared as well, saying 320 base. Hasn't ever showed up in big games. City's a big game, innit? That's the first one that springs to mind. I think that's a bit. He has. I mean, of course, there's some games he doesn't. I think mine is more clutch, but yeah. Oh, you're back once, yeah.
I'm just looking over the comments. I'm looking at the comments, seeing all the prices. I'm seeing a lot of 300, 300. Couple man are doing the 400, bust the 400 grand, bust it open. Salah deserves 350, 300. Rohan Pablo says, I've been saying this from the start of the season. Yeah. Do you know what? I think if we offered Salah this type of money before he started going crazy, he would have been happy for this bread.
Yeah, but yeah, 100%. 100%. And I think, what I think happened is, I think, remember, we were trying to do this from earlier. I think we have offered him that amount. But I think his agent's looking at it like, and I understand it. It's probably his last big contract. He doesn't want to be based on incentives because he knows that as he gets older, he may not achieve those as incentives, whether it's goals and assists and stuff, because naturally you just go into decline. So he wants guaranteed money. I hear it. But our structure don't allow it. But that obviously breeds the culture within our club. I don't think we compete the way we do without that incentive-based system, I think you could argue. Because it means that any player that comes in is always desperate to do well. We saw Taki, do you know what I mean? Earning his money. You know what I mean? Dangling the fruit in front of your face is like, go on, get that. So
big up Razor. I know Salah turns up in big games. The whole thing about Salah not turning up in big games, do not even. I debunked that in the stream when the man was saying Mane is a more clutch, but I debunked that. But I'm not going to do it again because, as I said, I want to let Mane.
You don't think Mane is a bit more clutch?
Nope.
Champions League final.
No, bro. Salah didn't play in that final. Salah and Mane both have one Champions League final goal between them. Like, one Champions League goal between them.
But one's a pen, isn't it?
Yeah, but you still got to score the pen.
Yeah, of course.
Still got to score the pen. You know what I'm saying?
Last minute goals.
Salah scores that pen against Leicester, technically, so we win the league. You know what I'm saying? So pens, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think last minute goals, I do remember Mane getting them a bit more than Salah. Off the top of my head, but it's something to discuss, isn't it? It's something to discuss.
By the way, guys, I don't know if you guys seen the ticker at the bottom as well. We are on the road to 1,400 subs. Big up to everyone who subscribed today. I think we've gained literally about 20 subscribers today. So big up to everyone who's new here and that has hit the subscribe button. If you are new here and you're still and you haven't subscribed, we're on 1,370 at the moment. Let's try and edge our way closer to 1,400. So big up everyone in here. Still 50 people in here. I'm glad that you guys are still messing with us. We're on 70 likes. Whether we can still get to 100 likes, am I stretching it? 100 likes? Can we do it? Jay, what are you saying? Likes, right? You reckon we can touch 100? You've got about 20 minutes left. You reckon we can touch 100?
I'm going to start 100%.
We're on 72. Chat, can we touch 100 likes? We're on 72.
Easy.
Can we do that? You know what I'm saying? Can we do it now?
Yeah, I'm going to pick one. Razor, you're responsible, innit? If we don't get 100 likes, it's your fault.
What did he say? Salah saw goal of the season into a world-class City team. I know. It's like people, Salah scored home and away. City, so did Mane, home and away. You know what I'm saying? These men are Why is Mane gone, fam? Fuck, it's just hit me, fam. Fuck, he's actually gone, fam.
It's mad, isn't it?
Fuck, it's just hit me, fam. We actually don't have Mane anymore.
It's mad, isn't it?
He's actually gone, G.
I don't even want to see that presentation on Wednesday, man. I don't want to see it.
He's got a presentation.
Yeah, they're doing a presentation on Wednesday because the medical's happening tomorrow, isn't it? And then the announcement on Wednesday. The presentation things. I don't really want to see it.
Actually lost Mane, bro.
It's mad.
Fuck, man. Like, Rabba fans would have loved to see me just see that, bro. The way that I just fuck, you actually lost Mane, cuz. Yo.
You've been the Debbie Downer, man. You ruined the vibe of the stream and that.
I know, fam. I know. But my boy Darwin, do you know what it is? As I said, I don't believe in the Darwin hype. But anyhow, Darwin, Darwin bangs off. I will be as shameless as fuck. I'll be the most shameless fucker, as if I knew it was gonna happen all along. Literally.
That Darwin.
You got me.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh shit. No, man. I think he's got that dog in him, man. I think we're in for a surprise. I think this, you know, there's something about players, they've got that kind of Sanchez, Suarez, Cavani. And that's easy to say, but they've got that bite to them. That bite, which I want to see in our team. I think he'll be good. I think, yeah.
Big up, Pac-Man. Yeah.
Big up, man. Big up.
Do you know what it is, though? Luis Diaz is the truth. And I generally think if he can add goal to his game, I think, do you know what? This could be a massive season for Diaz after a preseason, you know? This could be a massive season. Because I generally feel like he could be relentless in that training ground when it comes to shooting. Really pattern up.
I think you got to remember as well, what we've done, we've just gone and gotten the 2 top scorers in Portugal and brought them to Liverpool.
Yeah.
What more can you ask for?
Like the Italians, though, how many Portuguese players have really banged off, apart from Fernandes? And look at him now.
Fernandes, Diaz.
No, banged. Obviously, apart from Diaz, obviously.
There's a few. Obviously, you got young ones like Neto. Jota really has. Do you know what I mean? Like, he got into the Portuguese setup. You've had Ronaldo. You've had Nani. Like, do you know what I mean?
Oh, wait. Did man just go back to Ronaldo and Nani? So you're going back to 10, fam. No, I wasn't. How old was that, 10? Yeah, I was at 13, fam. Like, come on, G. Like you went from 2022 to 2012.
All right, who's signed quickly? So it's been Diaz. Well, you got the Wolves lot.
Big up Saint LFC, by the way, every time.
Big up Saint, man. So you got the Wolves lot, which is that whole cohort with João Moutinho, all of them. We've had Raul Meireles, but that's I'm trying to think who's been recent. I think it's only been Fernandes.
You have to think. This is what I'm trying to say.
It's only been Fernandes. Now think about it, but it's only been Fernandes and Diaz that have come in recent time. Unless you look at the Wolves.
I hear it.
But been there.
If Arsenal have gone and got Riera, which a lot of Liverpool fans were like frustrated to hear as well.
Oh yeah, but Rambo, we were linked with him as well.
No, Amit. When we said not Portuguese national players, that players that have come from the Portuguese league.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I think
I started trying to do the undercover fan thing again. Flip's sake, man. You just try every time. Big up Saint, yeah. I'm saying big up Saint in the cup, man. You know what I'm saying? Big him up, man. Pac-Man says you'll miss Mane in clutch moments, but Diaz will get it done in standard games. Yeah, as I said, Diaz for me he just needs a little bit more. Obviously, the cutting edge will come with time. You can't expect him to just do the mad thing straight away. Darwin is the real deal. So David Lawrence, hope you subscribe, by the way, my brother. I'm really liking your comments, especially. He says Darwin is the real deal, in my opinion. So he's like, you're an advocate for Darwin. Hearing it. Big up my Dons, big up Saint. It's just hard, isn't it? Because realistically, there is no replacement for Sadio Mane, in my opinion. There is no replacement for Sadio. There is no like actual replacement. You know what I mean?
But But there
Sadio
isn't.
wasn't Sadio anymore, technically. What we got off him last season was the most he was going to get.
Of course, but what I'm saying as well is with these players as well is that we're talking about elite players, isn't it? Like, name me another player like Hazard. Name me like another player like Bell. Like, when you're that good because you are unique until you get the next player that's unique. Do you get it?
Yeah.
It's not like it's not like FIFA where you just get regens and then, do you know what I mean? He's the same player, but he's just, no, of course not. Name me another player like Suarez. You can't. You can't. So until you get that player, do you know what I mean? Until you get that next player that does something completely different.
Hey, man, I'm seeing Pepe, Salah. Hey, if you're gonna do that, you might as well hit a like. Hey, hit a like for this guy. Go on, hit a like for that at least. As fans, you gotta chill with the Nunes hype. Could bang, but it's not proven yet. Just gotta see what this is. I'm saying, wait and see, bro. I'm not putting my neck out there with the Darwin Nunes thing. I'm not a believer, bro. I'd rather him prove. I'd rather him just prove me wrong, innit? And then it's even more sweeter for man to. I don't mind getting laughed at. I don't mind getting laughed at and people saying I told you so. Because as I told you so, I'll be celebrating the win. I'll take it. I told you so if we're winning.
Don't worry, people. I'm going to be coming for Mons. As soon as Nunes scores that first goal, Mons knows I'm
come to me. You lot can hit me in the roundhouses. Hit me up. I don't care. I don't mind. You got me. Do you know what I'm saying? You got me. You know, I don't mind. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. You lot should know me by now. You've been watching me for a year now. You should know my thing. If I don't rate someone entirely, or if I've got a slight agenda, man, if he proves me wrong, at the end of the day, Liverpool are still winning. It's a win-win. I can't lose even when I lose. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? 79 likes. Oh, damn. We're nearly on 80 likes. Jesus. Maybe we actually can get to 100. I mean, I damn near was joking, but yeah, fuck it. Let's try to get to 100 likes. Let's go. I watched Nunes balls through. I watch how Nunes balls out against Fulham on open day, and people will lose their minds. I honestly, because he's he's scoring on his debut. By the way, he's definitely scoring on his debut. Like, that's not. I might just put money on him. 100%. Like, like he's just scoring on his debut, in it. There's no way about it. But what I would say is that people will go mad and will go nuts, and it's just gonna open us up for like, you know, rival fan slander. You can't replace a player like that for like you can't. Jared says you can't replace a player like for like, but their output can be replaced by the team. Look at Aguero and how Pep did that. Yeah, we ain't Pep, bro. With the man and scoring, we don't get a goal. We don't get enough goals from midfield to make up for Salah's goals, and I'll say that from now. Mont's doing his best Franklin saying impression like that. What would you do? What would you guys do if we lose to Fulham? Listen, I ain't really felt the opening day lost thing apart from when was it Brunt? Who scored that bang? Who scored that left foot banger that they dashed on Match of the Day for years? Opening day, chested it, bang. We lost 3-0 opening day.
Wasn't that Lowton? No, it wasn't.
I don't know who it was. It might have been Charlie Daniels for Bournemouth. I can't remember who we lost to. Was it West Brom? We lost opening day 3-0, and that man chested it and slapped hit bins against us. And that was on Match of the Day for time, bro. Like, it was on Match of the Day for time, the opening. By the way, big up the chat, 80 likes, big up everyone as well. Make sure. Oh, by the way, as well, we do have a membership in it. So if anyone wants to become a member, it's in the description below. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to become a member of the Big Six Bands family, for as little as £3, you can become a member, and you obviously get priority comments and all them things there. Bro, I need 5-0 against Fulham. I've looked at our opening fixtures, by the way. Our opening fixtures, I want 15 out of 15. I'm not gonna lie, 15 out of 15. Once you're gonna put a bet on Nunes scores in his debut, Phillips, brother, that's happening. G, 100%. Once it was West Brom, Lukaku scored in his debut. I remember. Yeah, it was West Brom, innit? I'm not bugging. It was definitely West Brom.
So who scored that? Who scored that?
I don't know. I don't think I want to know. I'll be honest. I don't want to remember them times. I don't want to remember.
You know what? I don't even remember that. When was this? What year?
Bro, it might have been 2012.
I think. I can't remember, man.
I'm gonna, you lot in the chat. Chat, help me out, please. Was it? As I said, I thought it was Chris Brunt. I don't know if it was. Hold on, Liverpool.
Chris Brunt.
Opening day.
It can't be Chris Brunt, man.
We know.
He's the slowest winger I've seen in my life.
don't. Opening day loss.
Was it a Brendan thing as well?
Yeah, bro. It's a Brendan thing, bro.
Oh. Well, we
Nah. Who was it? Chat, help me out. It was Chris Brunt, 12-13. I'm so sure. Yeah, look, Endo saying it. Pac-Man said he think it might have been Chris Brunt. Bro, the volley was disgusting. Like, I just remember going like this. How am I gonna lift this down? How am I gonna lift this down? How? How, Sway? How? Is you the FBI? Fuck, you know that.
What, did we lose 3-0?
Huh?
Did we lose 3-0?
I think it might have been 3-0.
Oh, hold on.
Chat, help me out. Chat, help me out.
No. Oh my God. Who was that? Bro, I've just seen the volley. It was crazy.
When he chested it and he slapped it, bins in it.
Oh my God.
Who was it? How did you find it?
I just went on. I checked the highlights on YouTube, innit? And I just
What did you type in?
I typed in. Just type in West Brom 3, Liverpool 0, and it says full highlights, and you'll see it's got the old Barclays. Oh my days! Do you know what it is? It looked like the Townsend one, innit? It's not.
Oh yeah, bro. He lashed it, bins, bro.
Oh my days!
It was 12-13.
Yeah, it was. Who's that? Oh shit!
Was it O'Shea?
It can't be O'Shea.
Bow. That body was so dirty. Fuck, that don't even. Who was it? It was O'Shea.
O'Shea. Oh my God.
It was O'Shea.
Oh my God.
It was O'Shea. Hey.
Oh, they're saying it's Zoltan Guerra.
I don't know who it was, innit? I've just seen that's the goal I was talking about, innit?
It's Zoltan, I think it is Zoltan Guerra. I think it's Zoltan Guerra. Yeah.
Yeah. It's peak.
Oh
it's peak. Look, even the viewers, man, I'm gonna leave it in the chat because they did not try to go to talk
Sultan,
about
brother.
it.
Sultan Kiri.
Hey, listen. By the way, guys, we are on 83 likes. Can we make it to 90 likes by the end of the video? We've got 13 minutes left. Can we make it to 90 likes? Can we get it done? FSG. By the way, let's move on to the last topic of the day. By the way, Calvin Ramsey to Liverpool. Haven't spoken about it. How you feeling about that one?
I'm happy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know too much about him, but the fact that he got that number 22 for me means he's a first team player. He's not going to be playing in the under 23s or anything.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's one young player of the year, and it means that Trent gets a rest. It's a like for like replacement. He can play in midfield, I've heard as well, which means he must be decent to be able to play. So yeah, man. I'd say that's as much as I can say really until I see pre-season and stuff. I'm not gonna lie and say I've seen him play a ton load of games, but yeah, I think having a replacement for Trent that clearly the team and Klopp is confident in, because they're not confident in Nico or Beck at the moment.
Yeah,
and obviously we don't want to play Gomez there, so yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. If the club's happy, I'm happy. I mean, there's other players I would have preferred, but it is what it is, man. He's young.
By the way, sorry, just to interrupt you. Razor says, imagine big six match during the Hodgson days. You would have seen, hey, listen, oh my days. Let's not. Do you really believe, Jerry's question for you, do you really believe that we won't win anything in the next 5 years? Your hot take from Team Copper's stream last week, maybe you've addressed it already.
And that comes to me. You know what? 5 years, no, but maybe 4 years, yeah. And I've got reasoning to explain. I've got reason to explain that, but that'll take a long time. So yeah, I might do a stream on it. I might do it on the Big Six Back. We'll chop it up. But I think what changes are we gonna make to go and help us win everything? And obviously we're losing Mane. Salah might be going. Yeah, I mean we've only won one Prem and one Champions League. Now talk about the major honors. I'm talking about the major honors, by the way. So in a blue moon, if you were to just replicate that over, do you know what I mean, for the next 5 years, we might only win one. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
I hear it. I hear it. I mean, that's a hot take. I'll be real. I can't remember the year 20. I can't remember the 2012. I was permanently drunk for 6 months after breaking up with my ex, bro. And I hope you've recovered lovely. I hope you've recovered in an amazing way. You know what I'm saying? You do you, King. Come on, Stephen. 14-15 was fucking hilarious. Don't remind me. Yeah, Ramsey is class. Mons, you should speak to Doug from the Dugout Football Channel on YouTube. He knows about Ramsey. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him up and I'm gonna get some more information because I don't know too much about him in it. But I'm just glad we got someone so we don't have to play Milner right back anymore. Honestly, maybe he can make the step up. Channel would have got cancelled. Yeah. Big Six Bands might have got cancelled if he was playing in the Hudson era. I'll be honest. Monts, what are you saying for transfer deadline day stream? Yeah, we'll be running. Can I stream for 12 hours? Can I do that? You lot will catch me munching food in that though. So if you want me to stream, well, it won't be 12 hours. It'll be like I'll bust. Cool. Put it this way: if we hit 100 likes on transfer deadline day, I will run up a stream for the last 5 hours of the dead. I'll go live. So 5 hours before the end of the stream, I will go live at 7 o'clock till 12 o'clock.
You'll put yourself in that.
You don't think I'm mad? I'll do that.
You're putting yourself in that transfer prison. You know, Liverpool never make any deadline day signings, man. You're gonna be.
I'm there. So if you don't want that, run up the likes. Run up the likes. Remember, we haven't actually had we always like to get one new member of the Big Six Bands family on the membership, at least one a stream. So as I said, still 46 people in here. I'm sure one person would want to become a part of the Big Six family for us. That was, you know what I'm saying? It's easy, nothing too much in. I tried to make it nice and cheap and that. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Wait, Endo says, so the Jamaican Lucas able to air my message. Say this. What message did you say, bro? What did I miss? Did Endo comment sign? Did I miss it?
No,
I found it. Question for you, man. What was your worst season as a LFC fan? For me, it was 14-15.
It'll have to be that Poulsen season, man. Joe Cole, Poulsen, Jovanovic.
I might have been
before Kenny Dalglish came in. It's got to be that one, man.
For me, it might have been 14-15 as well. You know, I can't like that was just a shit show that season, and the kit was disgusting as well. The kit was shit as well.
With the Benteke kit,
Champions League that year as well.
oh yeah, when Gerrard didn't start, innit?
Yeah. Like, bro, better shot than Trent, but needs to improve his cross. He's got a better shot than Trent, huh?
You know what? Trent shooting in that great, to be fair. It's not. You should score more goals, 100% for his technical ability.
Trent got bangers, but I just think in game sometimes it don't reflect that.
In games when a shot comes into him, don't you always think, why are you not slapping this? Slapping it. Dead balls and set pieces.
Oh, hold on a second. We have a new member. Guys. We have a new member of the Big Six Bands family. You don't really want me to do this deadline thing, innit? I see you lot. I say, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a 5-hour stream. Suddenly we got 50 people back in here again. Calm as you like becomes a member. Big up yourself, by the way. I very much appreciate it. My boy, welcome to the gang, welcome to the family. But goddamn, like y'all really want to see me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't even English, but you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Stephen Duffy says Sky report of video cover cobwebs outside Mo with nothing happening. Allow it.
He's still there, man. He's still there.
Says, do you think we can hit 100 likes? Come on, it's the Big Six Bands family. We could easily get. How many likes are we on? I'm not even look. How many likes are we on? How many are we on, people? How many likes are we on?
We are on. Hold on. 84.
84. So we got 16 likes. There's 7 minutes left. I don't know if we can do it. I'm gonna be real. But listen, calm as you like. Big up yourself for becoming a member. We appreciate you. Obviously getting big ups on Pablo as well. Man said Jamaican Lucas there, but we'll stop that. That was on call. But no, that's what Endo calls me now. Whenever I get happy or excited, man just calls me an excited Jamaican Lucas there, but Ramsey gonna be a cup player. 100%. He's not gonna come in and you know what I'm saying. You lot got 5 points against Ludogorets, Basel, Real Madrid, UCL group in 14-15. Balotelli, Markovic, Lambert. Awful is an understatement. Patman says 5 hours, RIP. I'm there. I'll do it. I'm crazy. Worst moment was 1996 when we lost to United. When Cantona scored the winner. That's the year I was born in it, so I'm gonna be real. I didn't really experience that one. 84. Luca, I hope you are good, my bro. Hope you slap a like. Make sure you go and subscribe to Luca's channel, talking all things Arsenal. Broski, 14-15, we had the back three of Emre Can, Saka, Moreno, Markovic, wing back, Sterling up front, Allen and Hendo in the pivot. Yo, the Irish Iniesta or something like that.
And Sterling bigged it, innit?
This is when Sterling, I remember that season we forced Sterling up top and Coutinho in second striker. When I say forcing it like mad. That's what I'm saying. What you think Sterling wouldn't have gone to Man City with that Liverpool team? Come on, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, I remember him playing up
the right mid in that. Oh, we're on 90 likes. Maybe we can hit 100 likes. Yo, hey.
In 5 minutes.
Hey, people.
Boy.
Hey, we're on 90 likes. Can we make that 100? Yo, people, don't play with me. Don't get my hopes up because I kind of acknowledge it's not hitting 100 still. I kind of acknowledge that. But don't get my hopes up. Now it's on 91. You lot stop getting my hopes up. Stop doing that. You're getting my hopes up. I'm ready. Fuck it, I'm ready to.
Right. You man getting months excited and that. Let's see if we can do it. And hold on. Remember the Wembley defeat to Villa in the semis. Oh my word.
Bro, bro, can you not hear me? Bro, my things just dropped. My webcam dropped. You lot can't even see me right now. Allow me. Give me a second.
Yeah, he's lost it. He's lost it. You guys are getting him too excited, man. You need to help him out. Get that 100 likes. Get that 100 likes. You
man are getting me so excited. It's mad. It's mad. Yeah,
yeah.
Can anyone see me or can people just hear me?
Everyone can hear you, man. It just looks like
see me. I'm back. I'm back.
What are we saying now?
More zoomed in though. It was a bit more zoomed in than it was, but anyway, it's fine. Why is it so zoomed in? Why my webcam so zoomed in? Why is it so zoomed in for? Why am I so close?
That's the high def thing. Right?
No, this ain't the high def thing. Is it the high def thing? Is it the high def thing?
I think it is, man.
Is it the high def thing? I can't Jerry, keep wait, hold on. Yo.
All right. Monster's having some technical difficulties, isn't it? Yeah, exactly, Assad. He's having live O. Assad, you're killing me. Zoomed in, you're coming like chicken connoisseur. That brother is, oh my God. Actually made a career out of chicken. And once we can't hear you, we can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yeah.
91 likes. Yo, can you I'm back now. As I said, we can actually get to 100 likes. Fuck, so you lot start WhatsApping your aunties and that. You man, send the link to this video to your aunties. Tell them to like it, and you know the aunties that send you a broadcast about the world going bust and the world blowing up and shit. Send WhatsApp this thing to your aunties and that, and let's get this to 100 likes. You know what I'm saying? Aunties, uncles, WhatsApp it to everybody. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the club getting tips. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I've run out of things to talk about. I was going to end the stream in about a minute and a half, but I genuinely think we can get this to 100 likes. But more on Calvin Ramsey, by the way. Do you think he plays in the FA Cup or just the Carabao? Or do you think he plays in both? Do you think he plays in the Champions League as well, by the way?
I think his squad number to me suggests he plays a similar amount of minutes to Tsimikas. I think, although, I
think Tsimikas plays more this season, in my opinion. I generally do.
Yeah, exactly. I think Tsimikas might play more. I think potentially depends on Klopp's rotation. He's not known for it, but I do believe they're signing Calvin Ramsey as a first-team player to challenge Trent. And I do believe it. And we're looking at Trent like this way, but we wouldn't. Why sign that type of player? Because we've got Nico there, we've got Beck. They're all they're similar type of age.
Yeah.
We've gone in.
Calvin Ramsey's he's a step above them, man. Like,
Well, clearly, I don't know, but I think the club are viewing it like that. I think they're viewing it as, that's the club. This is us.
I don't think Klopp trusts Nico anymore. I've never trusted Nico. Nico is not the truth and is not good enough for Liverpool Football Club. But yeah, like, you know, he done his thing when he got the assist against Watford for Firmino to get him as Hattie, but that's your job done, big man. He's not really.
Drifty compared him to Bell on that on Coppish, isn't it?
What?
Drifty, listen, I'm just a messenger, but listen, someone told me that Drifty said he might be similar to Bale.
What? I'll be having words with Drifty. I'm gonna
listen,
talking about that.
If anyone can back me up,
Gareth Wales. Gareth Wales. The Gareth Wales.
Don't shoot the messenger, innit?
Yo.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Come on now. Drift is my guy, but he chats hella fast sometimes. Bro, Drifty Cal gets so no. I can't. As I said, I've got to have my agenda with the Coppish man. They're literally like my So yeah, man. If Drifty says Nico Williams like Gareth Bale, fuck it, he Gareth Bale. Fuck it, he Gareth Bale 2.0. Fuck it. Opening day. I don't want to remember. I wouldn't be surprised if Klopp is thinking about moving Trent into midfield. Going, no, man, Trent 2 laps a day is cool. Keep him at right back. I can't remember of the year, but the season where Souness took over from King Kenny, when Souness ripped the heart out of the team and marked the start with a 30-year-old wait to win the title. What year was that? What year might that have been?
87, 88.
87? That's before my time.
Yeah, I think it's 87, 88.
I wouldn't be surprised if Klopp is thinking about moving Trent into midfield. I don't know, man. I don't know, innit? I generally don't know. I'm not a anyone. Yeah, the midfield thing. The fact I do know, it's just not that. It's just not that. I'm gonna be real. I'm doing that thing again. How many laps we on? 93. There's 7 fucking 7.
Look, I do think with the whole midfield Trent situation, I think if Trent was good enough to play in midfield, he would have broken as a midfielder. Let's keep it a buck, innit? Let's keep it a buck. I think he's got low quality attributes that can play there, but at our elite level as a club, if he was that good in midfield, he would have done what Elliot has done or what whoever's done. He would have played in midfield.
Yeah, and also it's easy for a player to lose his confidence and never, it's easy for a player to lose confidence and never be the same. And I want like as I said, Marcus Rashford was mentioned in the same breath as Trent Alexander-Arnold. In the sense that these are the men who are playing first team football from 18, 17 and fucking it up. And look what's happened to Rashford. No one would have predicted this would happen to Rashford. No one. No one would have predicted this would happen to Rashford because even on his off day, he still know how to beat him and slap it bins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't have that happening to Trent. So just keep it the way it is. And I generally think Trent will go down as the next Steven Gerrard if he can carry on the legacy of what he's doing. And Liverpool stay at the top of the game. I think he'll go down as even bigger and better than Steven Gerrard if this Liverpool team remains at the top of their game all the way until, I don't know, Trent's like 32 or something.
Yeah, especially on things won, because if you just average it out, he's won everything there is to win already. So you double that, triple that, he's going to surpass Gerrard. I think obviously Gerrard's impact on a game. Yeah, obviously Trent's still young, but from right back, it's way more difficult to do that than it is in midfield. So I think that's the issue you got. But in terms of things won, 100%. Big
up Gerard Addington, by the way. He says hit the like 6 more away from 100. I can't I just sent the link to my mum. Told her to like the video still.
You got it, man. You got it.
I sent it to my mum.
You got
it. Philip says if we could hit the like button 2 more times. 2 more times? What do you mean? Oh, it's from 98.
Ooh.
98. So 98. 5 subs. 5 subs more, man. Getting 5 subs. Oh yeah, 5 subs. As in the 5 subs. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that rule. Yeah, so there's going to be a couple players that get way more game time. Like Gomez, all of that type of thing. One away. Pablo saying 1 away.
We ain't 1 away. I don't believe it. We ain't 1 away. James can play midfield way better than Trent. I don't stop comparing your right back to mine. They're not on the same level. James on his best day is Trent on his average day. Leave me alone. If you could take 3 players from Chelsea, who would it take? I'll take Mason Mount. I'll take Thiago Silva, and I'll take Kovacic. Those are the 3 Chelsea players I'll take.
I take Kai Havertz.
Big up Tenny, by the way. Big up.
Mount and James.
You take Havertz for the false 9 thing, and I thought about that,
and in the 10. I think if we're going to play the way we are, imagine having Kai Havertz under Klopp playing in the 10 behind Nunes with Salah and Diaz flanking him.
Very ridiculous. Vialli and Dennis Wise. Yeah, no, for me, I just think Mount would cook in it. I think Mount would cook. I just think he'd cook in it.
Yeah, Mount's what's it called? Klopp player, 100%. 100%.
I think he'd cook in the 8. I'll be real. You know what I'm saying? Big up Terry. Oh, Terry ain't in there. Surely not. So what you're saying, James can't chat to Trent? Let's not be silly, you fake American. The American accent's never gonna go, my bro. But Assad, I'm gonna be honest, James can't chat to Trent. We're not gonna do that. Like, I'm not saying he's light years ahead of him, but he's just ahead in it. Let's just we gotta allow it. I appreciate Reece James very much so, and I would actually want Reece James to play right centre back and for Trent to play right wing back, and for Gareth Southgate to force that and make it work. But clearly, man, just a dud, I can't lie. It's a bit of a dud. That is what it is, really. How many likes are we on? I haven't checked. 98, guys. Please, guys. You're 2 likes away. It's just 2 likes away. The 100 mark. You know what I'm saying? I think we're done with the topics now, though. Is there anything else you wanted to cover Liverpool-wise just before we do shut off, by the way?
What are your predictions for the next season? I haven't asked you that, to be fair. What are your predictions for next season? What do you think?
Again, transfer market. I generally think all this transfer talk, obviously, like, I love the transfer talk because it's almost so much drama and so much craziness in it. But at the end of the day, bro, it's still going to be Liverpool and City battling it out, like, and Chelsea will be in and amongst it as well. I'm not hearing all this fucking Tottenham doing a thing, Arsenal doing a thing. Like, it's just going to be all the same. It's supposed to be a 4-horse race last season. What happened? Same old shit. You know what I'm saying? Same shit.
You don't think Tottenham or other things could just...
No, Tottenham aren't doing shit. Tottenham will feel like they're challenging. Tottenham will have a great start to the season, but they are not going... Do we hit 100? Do we hit 100? Do we hit 100? We did. Do we hit 100? We hit 100, people! We hit 100, people! We hit 100, people! We hit 100. Big up everyone in the chat. I don't know who that 100 flat was, but big up yourself. Dills, good to see you. I'm seeing all the new faces now with that. We're about to finish up. Big up, Bow, Pac-Man, Bow, we dare. 100 likes. You know what I'm saying? It's been another episode of our Big Six Man. See you in the next one, Andre. But I'll finish what I'm saying and then we will close up. Yeah, so what was I saying? What was I just saying?
About where do you think we'll finish? You're saying City.
Oh, yeah. Like, as much as I hate Chelsea, bro, them man get it done. Yeah, they got no centre backs. Yeah, Lukaku's leaving. Yeah, Kovacic might get injured. Yeah, Kante's not the same. But they're gonna, like, they have Tuchel. They're gonna do something and they're gonna get it done, fam. They're going to get it done. Like, it doesn't matter. Chilwell's gonna be back. Reece James is gonna be back. Why have man forgotten about that? Why has everyone suddenly forgotten about that? How lethal them man were. Like, fear them man, bro. Fear Chelsea are not a joke. Because them man, when shit happens, they just make it work, innit? So I'm not hearing that. Bro, City, Liverpool, and Chelsea will be the top 3. And I'm not trying to hear anything else, innit? Like, I'm not trying to hear nothing else. Tottenham might sneak 4th. It's Tottenham, Arsenal, Man U, and the rest for that position, bro. Like, man, I think they're going to close the gap because they've signed a few man. Yeah, Conte's a man to fear, but Tottenham will fall off in January. Because you get it. You need a squad to win the league. So a good 11 is going to get you, man, to about Christmas, and that's about it. And God forbid you drop form or get any injuries. That's without injuries. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool 2nd or 1st, especially if you get everyone in centre midfield. You know what? If Nunes bangs off, like a Suarez type of thing, then yeah, I'm saying Liverpool for the title still.
All right, but what's your prediction now? First or second?
Second.
Second, yeah. And champs or Prem? I mean, champs or FA Cup?
I think we win the FA Cup and the champs.
Okay.
At this moment in time, but that is subject to change. I reckon same top 4 order: City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs. Not gonna lie, I reckon everyone next season will get it right in the window. This is Chelsea. I've seen us come back from the dead in Munich. Yeah, bro. As I said, as I said, I'm not gonna keep twerking for Chelsea, but you get it. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and chat shit. You feel me? Man, and forgetting we were 3-0 up at the Bernabeu and Loftus-Cheek at right wing back. Marcus. This is what I'm saying. With all of Chelsea's deficiencies, they've done better than Spurs, United, like Tottenham, all these man. So I'm not really trying to hear it. Big up Luca. You should do a stream with months. Luca, we'll try and make that happen. I've got an Arsenal show coming up. So Luca, don't worry. Yes, Stills, we rate Barella. Get him at my club now. This instant, tomorrow. In fact, tonight. No, it's past 12 o'clock, but soon. Yeah, as it stands, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs. Big up, Stefan. But guys, we are gonna end it there. I really enjoyed this stream. I have had a very, very, very shit week for personal reasons. And yeah, you guys have come on here in the chat. Jerry's supported me, and you guys have really helped be that antidote for certain times when it's got real sticky for myself. So yeah, I appreciate everyone in the chat. As I said, mentally, I haven't really been there this week. So as I said, this show means a lot to me. You lot support does mean a lot to me on a real level. So I appreciate you all deeply, regardless of the numbers. And yeah, so but Dills, we'll carry on. 5-hour deadline day, should make sure you're here for that. Yeah, fuck, I still want to do it as well, innit? Fuck me, man. Big up, appreciate. And so some horror takes, but nonetheless another banger. Don't kill me. Big up, appreciate. Listen, I appreciate all you, man. In it, as I said, I have to appreciate everyone in the chat. The new member,
calm as you like.
Becoming a new member. Appreciate you. Aiden Andrews is a member. Kaz is a member. Jamie Phillips is a member. Stephen Duffy as our members. Big up everyone who's a member of Big Six Pants and everyone that's still in the show. But as I said, mentally, you guys have really helped me this week. You lot might not know it, innit? But like, as I said, I'm not gonna sit here and talk on my mental stuff on Big Six Pants at this moment in time, anyways. But just know you lot have really helped me more than you think. Honestly, you've helped me more than you think. It's all in 4K once 5 hours stream. Monts and Jerry respect. I might have to get you on that. Jerry, I can't lie, man. I might have to do like the Monts and Jerry show. I don't know, fam. Something like that. I don't know.
We might have to, man.
If you don't want to see that, listen, you know where we're at in it. Make it happen. The next Liverpool show will probably be on Wednesday. So you lot, if you're there for that, let's make it happen. Tuesday, I'm probably gonna get some Chelsea stuff done for Tuesday. So we will be back tomorrow. Liverpool stuff, Liverpool guys, we will be back on Wednesday. There's probably going to be some fucked news on Wednesday anyway. You never go 2 days without some news. So we're going to be here to cover it. You already know what it is. So again, still 40 people in here. It's been another episode of Big Six Pants. And yeah, thank you to everyone who has tuned in. Comes you like months, having the same kind of week. So thanks for coming on and doing this. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about there. You know what I mean? Night all, great show, Bants and Jerry. Take care, guys. It's been another episode of Big Six Pants, and we will see you. That was the intro. But we will see you in the next one.